We are live.
Are we here?
We are here.
Is this it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. What is this? Monday.com. I got to try that, man. I got to try that stuff. Says we got 2 people watching. Welcome, both of you.
Really? 2 people?
That's what it says.
That's crazy.
That's better than none.
Wouldn't that be us?
Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm one of them. Oh. Are we here? Let us know in the chat. Can you guys see us?
I don't see you.
You don't see me? Oh, there we go. 37.
I only see the Johnny Beane TV live streams thing. I don't see you at all.
Oh man. Well, here, let's try this. How's that?
Yeah,
Oh, there we are.
Oh, look at you.
Whoa.
Look at you. You look like the old Johnny Beane.
The old one.
Young Johnny Beane. You look like the young Johnny Beane.
Well, you know, that's what happens.
Yep.
I guess we were doing this. I guess we can do
fine.
That closer.
Yeah.
You know. Welcome, you guys. It's January 7, 2020. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8:12 p.m. Eastern Time. 5:12 p.m. Santa Cruz, California time. Welcome. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and wave back to Dave.
I can't see anybody.
Dave's waving.
Still on my iPhone, and I can't see anybody. So forgive me if I'm not answering your questions or saying hello to you. But hello.
Hello. Well, you can see me. You can see me, right? You can see me,
right? I can see you. I can see you, and I can hear you.
Okay. Awesome. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, same here.
Good to see you.
Same here. So should I break the news to everyone? Should I break the breaking news?
Sure.
I get to go home tomorrow.
Oh,
Yay!
man.
Yay!
Awesome, dude.
Yep. I'll be using a walker to walk for a little while, and I'll be sitting in a wheelchair for a little while until my foot heals a little bit more. But maybe a few weeks of that, and then I'll be on my merry way to do what I do. And I'll be doing it from home, which is can't ask for better than that.
No, you can't. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm extremely happy. I have a lot of work to do tomorrow, though, before I leave. I have dialysis first thing in the morning, and then I've got physical therapy and then occupational therapy, which physical therapy, if you don't know what it is, it's basically your bottom half. They work your legs and all the muscles in your bottom half of your body, almost all the muscles. And occupational therapy is all upper half.
Except the big one.
Yeah, upper body. Yeah, my ass. Upper body. And arms, shoulders, all that stuff. That's what occupational is. So I have to do both of those, and I should be in my house by 2:45 in the afternoon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I know it's been a few weeks?
I've been in rehab for 20 days. And I was in hospitals for 15 days.
35. Just over a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
And I worked really hard. I worked really hard to get back to shape where they'll send me home, because normally they wouldn't send someone home this fast. Like the social worker came to me this morning. She says, you're very lucky, because people that come in here a month, that's easy. They're normally, for something like what you have, they're normally in here for 2-3 months. You're very lucky that you're going home. Wow. I said, well, I worked really hard so that I could do this. Mm-hmm. And she said, well, we know that. That's why we're sending you home. We saw the work you put in.
That's great.
Yeah. So
that's great.
I'm very, very happy.
Awesome.
And now that I'm going home, Johnny, you can start busting my balls again.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, you don't have to be so nice to me anymore.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to tell you, and for those of you in the chat who think that Johnny and I really don't get along, Johnny has been so nice, and he's been reaching out to me very often to see how I'm doing, and I really appreciate that. And everyone in the chat and in Facebook land and in Instagram land who has reached out to me or have called me, thank you so much. I really couldn't have done this trip without any of you, without all of you. Okay? Yeah.
Awesome.
Anyway, let's talk 80s metal and guitars before. In fact, why don't we talk about Mancuda?
Where is Mancuda?
I don't know.
Wow. Oh, how do I use this thing? Let me switch back here real quick. I'll do roll call in a second. We got a few things here. Fret Level Midnight, thank you so much. Hey.
Yeah, hey, Fret Love.
Thank you so much. And there's a couple up here from earlier. It doesn't go back that far. Let's see. Where is it? Pal Guitars. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Wow, look at that. $20, man.
Thank you, dude.
Good. That takes care of this show for next month.
Technically, yes, and technically, no.
I know you don't get the whole thing
because Pal Guitars is not in the U.S., so that's not U.S.
Oh, no
20. So I don't know what that is, but either way, thank you so much. Actually, he sent a couple of them. There was one from earlier, so thank you, Pal Guitars. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's 20 NOK. What's NOK? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, thank you again, man. That helps out a lot of stuff. So let's see. Lenny Lou. Thank you, Lenny Lou. All these screens. Wait, there we go.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Lenny Lou. And thank you to Mary, and I hope she's doing well.
Yes. You've actually met them, huh?
Yeah, I did. The first time when I met them, her mom, Mary, came up to me. She says, "Do you know who I am?" And I said, because I've never met Lenny Lou. I was like, "Are you Lenny Lou?" And she's like, "Close. I'm her mom, Mary." Like, oh, well, nice to meet you. I had no idea. I really didn't. But two of the nicest people that you'll ever meet.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And Lenny Lou also has the most gorgeous red Music Man Eddie Van Halen I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm glad I'm glad you said red Music Man.
Yeah. Yes.
Bozique, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I just heard something.
What'd you hear?
I think Mancuda was here. Is he? He was, and then he disappeared.
Just like him.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll wait for him because he likes to do the roll call.
That's fine.
Tuesday nights. It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's so weird. Yesterday, I went up to Walnut Creek. I've been going up on Mondays now.
Mm-hmm.
But today doesn't feel like Tuesday at all. Today feels like Monday to me.
Really?
I don't
know what the days are because being in here, you lose track of the days. I don't have a calendar. I don't have a watch. Yeah, I have it on my phone, but you just want to get out so fast that you don't know what day it is ever.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What's behind that?
The mask.
Ow.
think there's something else behind that magazine.
Randolph! Easy, Mortimer.
Oh, there is. I can see it. Wait a minute.
Are we live? Oh. Hey! Dave, you're back. Hey, welcome. Man. Hi.
I'm not back, but you don't know the news. I'm going home tomorrow.
All right, brother. Wow. Hey, well done, man. Yeah. Nesdall power. Nesdall power. Yeah.
Is it Nesdall power, or are you just jerking off two cocks?
No, that was Mancuta's face plant. Mancuta's face plant. Gotta earn that money. It ain't funny. Gotta make those guitars.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I see that beautiful Charvel is still behind you.
Yeah. No. No one's stolen it yet. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did you see that?
I've been very lucky in that way.
Did you see that guy's white Charvel on Facebook? The two humbuckers with the Strat head, 21 frets, maple neck.
Yes.
How gorgeous is that guitar?
I've seen that one before, and it's absolutely terrific.
It looks like a Music Zoo guitar, but I don't think he got it at the Music Zoo.
I think that's one of the old ones, is it?
No, it's a newer one because all the older ones were either blood splatter with blue paint or red paint or bullseye. I don't think they did any solid colors. They started doing solid colors recently.
I didn't look close enough. I thought it was I didn't know it was a legacy one.
It is a legacy, but it's not called a legacy. Or maybe it is called legacy, but it's like one of the like now the legacies back a few years ago were like $2,100, but I think that's like now $3,600 for that guitar.
Huh. Okay. I didn't realize that was one of the old ones.
Beautiful. I love that guitar.
Hey, did Lenny, Lou, and Mary just contribute like $20?
Yes.
And Mitch Heyman, thank you so much, guys. That must have been a lot of hand jobs. So well done.
Did the best I could from here.
No, I meant Lenny, Lou, and Mary. They double teamed.
Oh my God.
Gotta make that money, guys. Gotta keep those guitars coming. Joe Hervey, I love you too. Hey, Ben Coombs. Hey, everybody. I'm happy to see everyone. I'm especially happy to see this big lug right here because I'm always worried about him.
Well, thank you. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate you really worrying about me, and I appreciate everybody just reaching out. It means the world to me. And, I'm not going to let this happen to me again because it was a close call. I could have lost my leg, and I didn't. And, there was some damage done, but I'll be able to walk normally again once I'm healed without a cane. I got very lucky. I lost about 23 pounds while I was in here. For those of you, I mean, I don't normally give my weight out, but as of this morning, I weighed in at 224 pounds.
You fat fuck. I mean, no, that's good. That's good. You look good. God. Yes.
Listen, if you look at some of these videos on this channel, I was 280 pounds. I may have even been 300 pounds on one or two of these videos.
Well, once you empty your balls, that's like 5 pounds of jizz right there.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful that those things don't fall onto your foot. When you take off your shorts, you got to keep your feet out of the way because once those balls start stretching, boom, right on your foot. That's a lot. It's like dropping 2 bowling balls on there.
I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And it all goes back to splashing my balls in the toilet bowl the other week.
That was a great story. Hey, let's see. Everyone's saying hi. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Dwight Bailey. Thank you, Kenko Dorr, for thumbs up. Everyone leave thumbs up, please. Hey, Chris Bevan. Hey, Metal Soda. Hey, Pal Guitars. They left 200. What is that? Nope. What? Where are they located? Is that your cock, Nesdo?
Oh, you would think. You would think.
Yeah, I thought Dave put his cock out. I was like, "What is that? His cock?" I was like, "What's
like
that?"
Like that? Kind of looks like a rib, right?
Oh
there it is. There it is. The show's gone down even further down.
Johnny's cringing. He's like, "Oh, Jesus."
So wait, let's acknowledge this. Pal Guitars gave us money. Pal Guitars, where are they located?
In the UK, maybe? No,
Norway.
So Norway, what's the exchange rate over there? Did they just give us like $2 and it looks like a fortune?
No, you know what? Because he gave 20 NOK before, which is probably $2. I bet you this is 20.
Mm-hmm. Either way, thank you, Pal.
Thank you so much.
Either way, thank you, Pal Guitars. Appreciate that. See, Metal Soda, Brendan Buttcheeks, Jim Nicholas is here for my fleshlight. I'm just looking at who's in the chat. Everyone's in the chat. Wow, big chat. Lenny Lou says a mere pittance for the wonderful chat.
How many people do we have?
What do we got? Like 7,000 looking right now?
Yeah.
And 82 live in the chat. Okay.
Yes.
So Fruitcake Tony, hey, what's new this year? Nesdal is new. They rebuilt him. Look, he's like bionic right now. It looks great.
Yeah, I am. Look, they went in right. Hang on, how do you do that? Right there. See those two marks? They went right there.
And Fruitcake Tony's asking what the show and tell guitar is for tonight. I brought 2 of them.
Whoa.
In your eye, in your eye, in your eye, too. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good show. Even though I'm here, it's going to be a good show.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool.
Was that last Tuesday that was the big New Year's Eve thing?
Yeah, 9-hour show last Tuesday, live, no breaks, no nothing. When I got up, by the way, I was bow-legged like I just fucked a donkey. I was so sore and just
wouldn't that make the donkey bow-legged though?
Yeah, the donkey just limped off and said Happy New Year, Mancuda. But like I was just my legs were so locked up from being in that same position for 9 hours. Oh, Bozique said 200 Norway dollars is $22. So thank you, Pal Guitars.
Very
Thank you so much, man.
We appreciate that. That keeps our show going.
Bozique is like such an intelligent dude. Like he's got information. He should be on this show with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's always got good information.
I think he has been.
Yeah, instead of John BL, we're going to call Bozique as our go-to Google. He'll be like, hey, how many strings does that guitar have? Hey, Bozique, can you look that up? Because we usually lean on John BL to do the Google.
That's right. Bozique should be the new roving reporter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who asked about Blue Rhino in the chat? Vistalite. Here he is. There's my buddy. Happy Blue Year. Blue Rhino spent New Year's Eve with us. Did you see?
Mm-hmm.
He had a big New Year's hat on.
Mm-hmm. Man, that was a crazy night, man.
That was insane.
Isn't that a Kiss song?
I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling that. You know? Because the Tuesday before that was Christmas Eve.
5 hours.
We did 5 hours. New Year's Eve last Tuesday, 9 hours. Actually, over 9 hours. Like 9 hours and like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, 9 hours nonstop, and all of it's on YouTube. If you guys want to go back and watch those shows, they're fun.
Somebody just said they just finished watching it.
Yeah, because it takes forever to watch it in parts. And Dog PA says, "Who's that kid in Johnny's chair?" Hey man, what's this?
Oh man,
you're looking particularly clean cut today, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I got the new face. nice new jacket here. Right there. It's my for NAMM. You know, I'll be wearing a suit.
So wait, so you're dressed for NAMM now, so you're just gonna sleep out like that, like in those clothes. By the time NAMM gets around, you'll be all stinky and rumpled and
yeah, I know. No, did some shopping. Was it yesterday? No, day before. Got some pants. I got new pants. Do you want to see my pants?
Yeah,
I do want to see your penis.
Should I stand up? Let me just make sure everything's okay.
Make sure you're wearing pants when you stand up.
Everything's all right here. I got new pants. I don't know.
Wow.
You know,
nice.
New blue jeans. Yeah.
And you got a spankable monkey on your shirt.
Except your jacket doesn't fit you because it doesn't button. You got
Dude, you like that doll, Dapper Dan.
There we go. Yeah, anyway, you can't really see the pants, but they have like paint. You know how that jacket has paint all over it? Yeah, so
that's not paint.
You know, I got recent new shoes and stuff. So getting ready.
It looks like recent new goo.
Getting ready for my trip. You know, you got to look good. You know.
So basically, you're going there looking like Rick Nielsen, but a young version, because that's stuff that he would wear.
I guess so. Yeah.
Are we going to perform Surrender?
We could. You know?
Daddy's all right. Daddy's all right. Johnny dresses up like a Ken doll. Surrender. Rear-ender.
Yeah, we should jam, man. You know, they let you play a lot of the instruments there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, can jam out.
I remember a couple of years back at NAMM, I took my girlfriend to NAMM, and down in the basement sweatshop of Asia, and there was a microphone company that they didn't speak English, but they had these displays of workable microphones, and I convinced them that my girlfriend was a famous singer, and that they should turn on their gear and that she'd make an appearance in their booth. And they're like, oh, great. So she turns on the mic and the PA's full volume, and then sings a broken glass rendition of the Cheers song. You know, making your way in the world today is everything you got. And they're looking at each other like, what the hell? And everyone's looking like, what's going on over there? They let you try anything at NAMM if you really want to. It's great.
Well, because that's the whole thing. They're looking to sell. You know, it's all about selling the products. So they'll let you look at it and touch it and play it and everything.
Yeah. Sure will.
So speaking of surrender, Mommy's all right. No, Johnny's all right. Davy's all right. They both seem a little weird. Surrender, or John Mancuda's gonna sucker.
Come on, think of something funny.
Nah, it's on you.
Thomas Santiago.
That's right. Rear-ender.
Johnny's taking a turn. Dave's taking a turn. They both got the girl a little drunk. Rear-ender.
Very funny.
Chris Bevan has 2 bands for our input tonight. Speaking of input.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you
$10.
so much, Bev.
Yay, we can do the show next month.
Jim Nicholas says it took him 4 days to watch the New Year's Eve special broadcast, but he liked it.
Wow.
Well, that's one. That's one person that liked it.
What the? Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. Today is, where is it? Telecaster Tuesday. That's right, man.
Which this is not.
I only have one Telecaster out of my whole collection.
I do too, but the telly that I have, oh boy.
Oh boy. What is the telly you have?
1953.
Oh, those things are a dream. I'm not even a telly guy, but those 50s tellies are just fucking incredible. They're so incredible. Have you had that on the show?
Yeah, I've showed it. It's the one that's on the wall.
I don't know if I realized that was the 50s.
An actual 50s?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I would have grabbed that. I mean, not grabbed it and like run, but like, you know, I would have played that because I love those 50s tellies. I probably thought it was a relic or something.
No, if it was a relic, it would say custom shop on the back of the headstock.
I'm thinking you showed that to us one time when you did the show from your bedroom.
I may have
one time.
Yeah.
I may
not have said what it was, but that's what it is.
It was one of those times when Dennis was out in the living room rehearsing, and you could the entire show you hear him playing.
Yeah, I think he was playing. You know, some like Chet Atkins style, old type song that he was playing. Yeah,
it was like the same riff for like 2 hours.
That's how he's so good. I mean, he just does that, and he's what you guys. If you've never seen my buddy Dennis Del Gaudio play, Dennis Del Gaudio, DEL capital GAUDIO. Check him out on YouTube. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube. He is a phenomenal guitar player, phenomenal singer. He has put stuff of his new band up. It's a trio called Del Gaudio. His songs are great. He plays a mini John Lennon Rickenbacker and kills it with it. Kills it. With flat wound strings, 12s. 12-gauge flat wound strings on a mini guitar and soloing and playing and doing all kinds of stuff that shouldn't be done on that guitar.
Every time I hear the same riff over and over and over again, I think like those old school blues players.
Right.
You know, I'm talking like,
sure.
Dave, do that real quick on guitar. Do like a blues kind of.
Well, yeah, like yeah. You mean like just like a blues progression?
Just like over and over. Yeah. And then you got some old guy like coming in on it, and keep playing.
Or like I got a black hat bone.
No. Just what you were doing
earlier. I got
earlier.
a mojo too.
Just what you were doing earlier. There you go.
It's called a shuffle.
It's always some old guy. Keep going.
No.
Yeah. It's always some old guy jumping in. Gonna tell you a story about a woman who cheated on me. She done left me for the guy at the gas station. Whoa, yeah. I ain't got no chicken for dinner. I ain't got no bread for lunch. I think she's gonna leave me soon. Oh, I got a hunch. Dave, you stop playing. It's not as
good because
out
you
of
can't hear me over you can't hear me over that scratch anyway.
I got doll. Ain't playing no music for me blues.
I was gonna play you guys some of Dennis playing.
Johnny lost his beard. Dave lost his toe. I ain't got no penis and nowhere to go. I got them time is shriveled up.
Wait, stop, John, stop. John, hang on. Stop. Johnny, are you gonna play from his band, the live thing from his band?
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say, play South of Somewhere. You'll just type in Del Gordio, South of Somewhere.
Oh, we'll probably get flagged.
No, you won't. I'll approve it.
You'll approve it?
Yeah.
You had that power all along.
Because he will want his music played on here.
But is it? I don't think it's him doing the approving or the.
No, it's not even him doing it.
It's YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
anyway.
I've got something already pulled up here, but I got to plug in because I'm at 5%.
Johnny, if you need to be at a higher percentage, you need a Bang energy drink.
I'm already using my phone, so I can't play it.
Oh man, let's see.
John, you play it.
Huh?
You play it. Go on your iPad and pull up Del Gordio, South of Somewhere.
Let's see. Goddamn, my iPad got a cracked screen blues. Was it Del Gordio?
Yeah. I can play some of this. This is something that's already here.
Let's see. Del Gordio. And what's the song, Dave? Dave, what's the song? Dave!
I don't know what happened to him. He left.
He just had a power blackout. I goddamn Nesdolls disappeared into the ether blues.
Okay. You guys can see this? Tell me, can you hear this?
I see it.
You can't hear it though, huh?
Wait. It's low.
I gotta share the audio. Hang on.
What the?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Dave, would you go into the Watchmen dimension where the giant squid is?
Oh, here it is.
Jesus Christ, he's gone again.
Okay. All right, you should be able to hear this.
And 2 steps up.
That's Dennis.
Yeah, whole step down, two steps up.
Wow, that's so weird. That's great.
You want to check that out tonight? Want to use it? No. Come on.
I'll be falling over.
Freaking awesome, dude.
They are fun. I don't know how the hell they managed to pull that off.
That was insane.
I don't know how they managed to do that.
There we go. Probably shouldn't play that whole thing, but yeah, that's Dennis, and that's him playing Rob Johnson's Steinberger. That was back 2.5 years ago or something. Oh, here Dave's back.
By the way, let's acknowledge that Fruitcake Tony pointed out his birthday is on Friday, so he wants Friday night show to be called Fruitcake Friday. Can we do that?
Sure.
Why not? We can even have him on.
Fruitcake Friday.
There you go.
All right, Fruitcake, have your people get in touch with my people, and we'll make that happen.
Have your people call my people. I'm gonna shave my balls for now.
Really?
Yeah, for that layered on-the-go disco look, something fancy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
101 watching. Awesome, you guys.
By the way, Jim Nicholas said the thumbs down are from here on in called Ibanez PIA models. Did anyone in the chat see those new Ibanez PIAs? I know a bunch of us. I posted on Dave's Facebook. I posted on my Facebook images of the new Ibanez PIA, which is part of the Steve Vai signature line. They're like modified gems, but not really gems.
They're terrible. The colors are terrible. Everything about them is terrible. The pickup designs are terrible. That stupid cover on those pickups is the worst. Just it's gaudy and ugly and not good.
I have let's see. Johnny, can you put up a photo of them?
I'm
Johnny's getting a photo of it now. But for those that haven't seen it, I mean, look, we here love the gems. We really love them. Dave has, I have, Jay Hannon loves them. I mean, we really like that line. But like the new ones, when you see the photo, okay, do you see the monkey grip right there, or what's normally the monkey grip? Now it's like two, vine leaves or teardrops.
Like
are they teardrops or vine leaves?
Maybe vine leaves, but teardrops the same. They look like teardrops.
If they're teardrops, they're coming out of my eyes because I wasn't happy when I saw them. They're not. I mean, you can't grip it. I don't know what that's even for. The monkey grip.
You can because if you look closely, the top of the guitar, where the top of the guitar is kind of rounded so that you can grip them, or at least one of them, but it's still not a good design. It's not a good design.
That monkey grip was great. And then there's the pickup covers look kind of like steampunk. They're like gold with engravings, and I'm not into them.
It's terrible. The gold hardware has got to go as well. It's got to be Cosmo Black.
Yeah, and I'm not even crazy about the colors.
If you're gonna have the colors, the pickups have to be the same color as the body shape. That's just the way it is on these guitars. So this is bad. And the colors themselves are terrible. And all right, so there is still a claw underneath the tremolo. So that's a good thing.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, again, I'm just looking at what they're saying online. I think the general consensus is a lot of people aren't like crazy about them. I know I'm not. And I hate to disparage it because, I love Steve Vai. I love Ibanez. I'm sure they're built well.
Well, yeah, it's going to be built just as well as any of the Japanese gems because it's a Japanese-made guitar. It's a Fujigen guitar. And I mean, basically, it is a gem. If you look at it, it's the same exact shape. It's an RG. It's probably going to have the same neck profile, same headstock. It's just everything inside that body and neck looks horrible.
Headstock Harem says it's avocado green and harvest gold from the 1970s. Yeah, I mean, my parents had a kitchen in those colors.
My mom had a Ford Pinto in that color. The green.
These are as retro as you can get.
Retro as you can get, Tro?
Yeah, they're 70s kitchen colors.
Yeah, but here's the deal. The white one is his model, is the one he'll be playing. The other three is supposed to be the ultra rare ones. But the white one is the one he'll be playing.
And look, man, you know me, I love pink. I'm not even tempted to get it. It's just like, I don't know, man. And how much are they now? Like 4,600 or something?
That's MSRP. That's
so what, like 35?
Well, yeah, it's going to be like they do. I think Ibanez does 30 off list, and that price keeps going up every time I see someone put one of those pages down, that price is a different price. So
yeah, everyone in the chat is like comparing all their mom's kitchenware to the colors.
I like them. I think they look cool.
But would you play one, Johnny? There you go.
Well, I mean, yes, I would, but I'm not really big into those guitars anyway, you know? Yeah, I'd play one, but it's I can see what you guys are saying though. But it seems like most people that are really into those, it doesn't seem like anybody likes them.
I mean, I've been watching the Ibanez chat rooms, and the general consensus is not great about a lot of things about it. And I don't mean to, like I said, I don't mean to slam it. I haven't played it. I'm sure they play great. Just visually, there's a couple of things that are jarring to me and I like a flashy guitar. I just don't think the colors are good looking. I don't like the grips. I don't like the pickups look. I'm dying to hear what they sound like because they're, different pickups. They should be interesting.
I've said this before. I've said it in a couple of
at least they're made in Japan.
I've said this before in a couple of Facebook posts. Listen, Steve Vai is brilliant. He's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant artist. He even does wall art. He does a lot of things that he does really well. Yeah. But not everyone is perfect, and Steve Vai is not perfect. This is a bomb. He bombed on this one. That's it. And he's allowed. He's allowed. He's done so much good for the music community that so what? So he bombed one. We're all going to take one for the team on this, but I'm sure next year there'll be a Japanese gem back on the site.
That right now at his house, there's a lot of tension at the dinner table. It's Steve's wife is like, hey, I made a pot roast. Oh, good. Yeah, no, it's delicious, honey. It's really good. How was work today? Oh, recorded some stuff and have you heard from Ibanez? Not really. I mean, a little bit here and there. Oh, how's the public reacting to the model you named after me? Oh, did you put gravy in this? This is so good today. What did you do different? These potatoes. Oh my God, this is good. Yeah, no, I put extra butter in the potatoes. Hey, so did Ibanez say anything about my new model? Well, they're talking all over it on the internet. There's so much chatter about it. Hey, can you pass me those rolls? Are those the Pillsbury Crescent rolls? Oh my God, they're so good. What? Give me two. Give me another one. Oh my God, you are good yourself. You are such a good cook, baby. I love you so much. Did I mention I love you so much? Steve, is there something you're not telling me? Pie. Is that pie? I'll have some pie. Yeah. This is a lot of tension. He's like using the parental controls to block every guitar page on Facebook. She's like looking on there. She's like, I'm trying to find people talking about my guitar model. I can't seem to find any of the guitar chats. I don't understand. Oh, wait, the Johnny Beane show's on. What? Steve! Steve!
Steven!
He's like running out to the studio. Honey, it's going to be a while. Got a lot of recording to do. I think we're starting a tour right now.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So, but these guitars are real then, right?
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like an actual catalog there.
No, they're real. I've talked to a couple of dealers. They're real.
They're as real as the EVH Frankenstein Stripe Series guitar that's coming out.
I hadn't heard.
Yeah, it's a relic version of the Frankenstein. You've heard.
No, I have heard. I have heard. Yeah, no, not a lot of love for those. But hey, look, you're right. Steve's done so much good everyone's allowed a little boner every once in a while, and I do mean my little boner. So,
and
Ryan
you know what?
asks,
That all being said, you know how sometimes pictures don't do a guitar justice. You may go to NAMM and see this guitar and be like, "Wow, that's totally different looking. That looks great." You never know. But as of these pictures, they look horrible.
Maybe on the color, but I don't think so. I mean, I know the photos aren't going to change how I feel about the grip or the pickup covers or the gold hardware.
Correct. And, and I also said on a post, which I got a lot of shit for, I said, instead of making this atrocity of a guitar, why doesn't Ibanez make some sort of custom shop style where you could basically buy any gem guitar that has ever been made from its inception in 1987 to today, where you can pick, it's a gem guitar, but you can pick any color that has ever been out, including the swirled guitars, any finish. And on top of that, any fretboard, which could be rosewood, maple, or ebony, which they've had, and any fretboard, like you can get the Tree of Life, or you can get the Pyramids, anything like that. Yes, charge like $1,000 or $2,000 more because it's a custom guitar that basically you could pick anything you want. But I think you would make everyone happy. I would pay $5,000 for that guitar if I could choose every little piece of it that I wanted.
See, here's where we're going to differ. I got to disagree with you on this. One of the things about guys that really like the gems, a lot of it is the scarcity, the collectability, the uniqueness of them, that they're, limited editions at certain times coming out that you have to hunt for in the used market. I don't want to, water that down, that like I have an original neon green 777, from back in the day, and now anyone could just get it. I like the idea that there's a certain amount of DNAs, a certain amount of, the green limited editions, a certain amount of anniversaries. I like that limited feeling. I think most collectors do,
Yeah, but the difference is you're not getting all the, like with your green guitar, if you were able to get one now, like if you were able to order one from Ibanez as a custom thing, you're not getting the autographs on the back. You're not getting the numbered piece. It's a different thing. It's a different animal. And they've already come out with the 30th anniversary of the same guitar, so it's not a big deal. Personally, I would order, if I was getting that guitar that you have, I would order it the way Steve played it at the end of the Skyscraper tour, where it had a rosewood fretboard with a green Tree of Life on it. I love it that way. I think it looks so much nicer than the maple board on that green with a black guard.
But there's an opportunity, just what you said, for a limited edition. Make 100 pieces of that, And I still think there's so many other places they could go with a gem, different artwork, different colors, limited editions. I just like that collectible factor of it, I think they could do like a flare red, a neon orange, and I don't know, like a silver burst or something. I mean, they could come up with stuff, and I think collectors and players would just be way more happy than what they're putting out with the PIA versions.
And since this is now, we're literally into the 30th anniversary of the 7-string multicolored gem, the 7-string Universe. Because that guitar came out in 1990. It's now 2020. It's 30 years. They should put out a 30th anniversary of the black one with the green pickups, the white one with the white pickups, and the white disappearing pyramids, and the multicolor again. It's 30 years. They should do something like that as well for the guys that want to play 7-string.
Yeah, I agree. Again, limited editions, I think, are part of that guitar line's bread and butter, you know, and keep coming out with different variations. The gem collectors love that shit. Ibanez collectors are really devoted.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I have 5 Ibanezes now. I mean, I haven't had Ibanez in a long time, but I adore my Ibanez guitars.
But specifically the gems.
Yes, the gem guitars are absolutely, and it's not because of Steve Vai. It's because they are just an amazing guitar. Yes, Steve Vai had everything to do with it, but the guitar itself, from its inception, everything, even the ridiculousness of the monkey grip, that guitar is the flagship of Ibanez, and that put Ibanez back on the map. And it's just an incredible guitar. If you have not played a Japanese gem, you are missing out, because it is one amazing guitar. That's a 25th anniversary. Those are 25th anniversaries, and I got to tell you, those guitars are not made very well.
That's a 7, right?
Yes.
I never tried it. I don't play.
I've played a few of them, and they feel like toys compared to the original ones.
Do you like that color though?
No. Candy cane. I mean, it's not candy cane. It's cotton candy. I do not like that.
I like that it's a unique variation. I like those variations.
But I don't like any of the colors. I didn't like the orange and yellow, and I did not like the blue and silver either. I just didn't like it.
But I think like the black and green looks really nice. The purple ones.
But those were 6 strings, and those are those. I mean, the black and green is my favorite. In fact, Darren Johansson, who did them for Ibanez, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. He has made me a body with the black and green bowling ball finish.
Nice.
Squirrel finish. I actually have a picture of it on my phone, which when I get back home and on our next show on Tuesday, I'll actually show the body.
Cool.
Because I can't do it on here now since it's on my iPhone, but I'll show off the body. It's beautiful. It's not cleared yet, but it's beautiful.
Well, if you want, you can send it to me and I can show it if you want.
But I can't show it because I'm on the show and I'd have to get off the show.
Yeah.
You already left twice.
Yeah, for God's sake, you've abandoned us like a child.
No, I was kicked off by phone calls.
Let's see. Tony, I'm just looking through the chat real quick. I mean, look, when you have one of the world's best guitar players helping design, you're gonna get one of the world's best guitars. It's a great guitar line, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett McCord. Yeah. Oh, let's see.
Hey, Brett.
I'm just looking through the chat, just catching up a little bit. Jim Nicholas says the new Paul Stanley model looks killer. Is that a new Iceman?
Probably is. I don't know what color is it. Is it?
I'll tell you what. I love.
Is it yet another broken glass?
I love that purple broken glass they did.
What year
was that?
Was that last year?
Last year, yeah. That was gorgeous. I'd like one of those. Those are great looking.
How about a pink broken glass?
Huh?
How about a pink broken glass?
Yeah. Just tell.
How about that? How about that Music Man guitar that I sent you at the beginning of last week? The pink one. How'd you like that?
Pink Music Man.
The color, that photo of the pink Music Man that I sent you. There's only 5 of them being built. The Music Man Lukather.
Oh, the Luke. Okay. No, that was pretty. That was very.
Show that. Do you still have it on your phone?
Yeah. Hold on my iPad.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's for sale. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be at NAMM, but there's only 5 being made.
Yeah, and if anyone in the audience wants to buy it for me, there it is. Look at that beautiful thing. I love that. Purple Iceman with cracked mirror. Love it.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Hold on. I'm sure I saved the photo. Thought I saved the photo.
Speaking of saving photos, man, my iPhone is totally out of space. It's horrible.
My iPad's the same way. I got to delete something every day.
Yeah, but John, you have an iPhone 3.
Me?
I have a current iPad, like 256 gig, and it's filled to the max. God, look at that purple ice, man. That thing's so gorgeous.
I've been deleting stuff all day.
You'll buy Paul Stanley's personal one, so that doesn't matter.
Well, like I said, right now I've been very, very lean in buying stuff because I'm working on a very high-priced celebrity guitar that I will bring on the show when I get it. So I've been very much curbing my buying recently for that reason. But with that said, NAMM is coming up, so we'll see what goes on because there's usually something I like there. Fuck. Let's see. Hold on.
Can you give a hint onto what that celebrity guitar is going to be?
I can.
Can I give a hint?
Yeah, you know what it is, right? I've told you what it is.
Yeah, but people are going to guess what the artist is, but no one's going to guess what the guitar is.
Okay.
Tommy used to work on the dock. That's all I'm going to say.
He sure did, because he's got to afford a guitar.
I think that song is a true story.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Bear with me as I pull this one out. Excuse me while I whip this out. Look at that fucking Iceman. Who would not want that thing? Who would not want to buy me one of those? I'm sure if we start a GoFundMe, I'll have about $20 by the end of the year.
Are those made? Are those made in Korea though?
No, they're Japanese.
Because you know he smashes his guitars every night.
Yeah, but not that one. He smashed. There's one or two that gets rebuilt every night. And
yeah, he doesn't smash his real guitars. I mean, he grabs one off a shelf of pre-cut up, ready to, it's scored and ready to smash cheapies.
Yeah, and they are Icemans, but they're like the $150 ones.
Right. They're the ones that you want to smash.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just edit this photo for a second so you can see this.
So what in the chat? Who in the chat would play that guitar? I'd play that.
I would. I'd play it.
Love it.
I'd play it every day.
I would gig with that guitar.
I'd strum that thing like my cock every day. Just I'd take it in the shower with me. I love that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Hell, if he'd buy it for me, I'd take Nesdal in the shower with me. Okay, here we go. So this is that pink Luke. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why can I never get color right? Can you see that now?
You got to bring it closer. Bring it up closely.
Close. Slow. Closer.
Bring it back slowly.
Slowly.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a great guitar.
Isn't
I own that.
Beautiful?
I'd own it.
Pink Lukather. That thing's very pretty.
And there's only 5 of them, and I don't think it's going for more money than what a regular Ball Family Reserve one goes for. I think it's like $29.99.
But you know what? I'd still rather have that purple Iceman.
Well, you're a huge Kiss fan.
I'm a huge Kiss fan, and I just like the Iceman guitars. You know.
You know,
I only have the Pat's Dogs. I only have the Cinderella one.
Yeah. Look at that guitar. There's only 5 of them. There you go. $24.99, $24.49. Cheaper than I thought.
Yeah, that's great, man.
And there's only 5. There's only 5 being made, so that's for that guitar at that price. That's a steal.
And that's a good guitar. Dave's plays like butter.
I love mine. But that pink one, man, if I was able to get my hands on, like if I was out of rehab, which I will be tomorrow, I would go to my local guitar center and have them order me one if there's still any around. And I would just buy it because it's that cool. Yeah, and it looks like it's not only is it pink, hot pink, but I think it's pink, like it's pink flake.
It's gorgeous. Hey, speaking of pink, I got 2 show and tell guitars today. How about I bust the first one out right now?
Okay.
We're at the 1 hour mark. So let me reach over and grab one. Excuse me while I whips this out.
He's doing the reach over.
Just doing a reach around.
Ned's never seen this before. He's like really looking at this thing.
He's never what? Seen the show?
No, the sound
the little thing. Although he does watch the computer. I didn't know that cats actually watch. They watch stuff.
But you do realize they can't see what's on the screen.
Really?
Yeah. They see everything in you know, like scanners. Everything is like what's the word I'm looking for?
Hey, look, here he is. Ned, come here.
Let's ask.
Huh?
Let's ask.
Cats don't see. Cats don't see the same as humans do.
Yeah, but you know what? They do watch TV because I used to have. There's a TV channel for dogs.
Well, look at him. I can't believe he's letting you hold him that long.
Johnny hasn't had pussy in his hands that long in so many years.
By the way, Johnny, I don't know if you really know how to hold a cat, but you can't just hold him from underneath his front paws. You got to hold him from the bottom as well.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
You got to support him with your thumb up his anus.
No,
and then hold him.
Spine. You can hurt their spine.
I'm just making sure I don't have any ticks on me because there's been like ticks walking around here.
Jesus. I'll bet Ned sees so much.
There he is again. He wants to be
well, there's his anus.
Well, he's not allowed. You're not allowed to be on the table, dude.
He doesn't know.
He wants to just hang with you.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay, so if you like this guitar I'm about to show, please leave a thumbs up. And if you don't like this guitar I'm about to show, please leave a thumbs up. Okay? There he is.
Hey. Yeah,
he wants you to hold him. He wants you to play with him.
Nah, he wants the cable. He wants the cable is what he wants. He's after the cable. Been having a problem with him chewing on cables around here.
That's how I make spare money.
Okay. All right. There you go. Hey, drop it.
Watch, you're gonna have a cat with like no hair all of a sudden.
We're having technical difficulties tonight. The whole show gets disconnected with one swat.
No, he's gonna bite into the cable and get electrocuted. All his hair is gonna come out.
Oh, I like that idea. Sandra Porkanoy says, let's get 100 thumbs up for Ned. Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Let's give thumbs up for Ned.
Stop showing that.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us about the guitar.
Okay, so.
Ned, not that one.
You ready, Johnny?
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Look at that thing. Yeah. So today, boys and girls, we have a 1987 Jackson. I call this thing nuclear bubble gum for obvious reasons. It's
that's an Ontario guitar, right? That's not San Dimas.
Well, here's the thing. This is one of those transitional guitars. So for those that don't know, Jackson moved from San Dimas to California to Ontario in the end of 1986, early 1987. They moved all this stuff over. Now, keep in mind, they had some stuff already built. They had bodies already routed out. They had necks already done. So there's kind of a transitional period in 1987. And this is one of those transitional guitars. So what it is, you got a Jackson Strat, maple neck, and these necks are terrific. Yeah. This has an added single coil. So this was done professionally, but not at the factory. And it's got double rail pickup, which is really great. And then you got an EMG style with a toxic nuclear symbol cover. Very cool. And you got that infamous JT6 Floyd copy.
Terrible. That's the only thing terrible on that guitar. Everything else is so cool.
But the good thing about it is, the way this is, you can swap a Floyd for these.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's a good thing. Now, one of the things about the San Dimas to Ontario is the route back here, the electronics route. This is the small route. Thank you, Upside Down. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Upside Down.
The electronics route was the San Dimas style. So this is what they were doing over there. And then when they got to Ontario, soon after they transitioned and started making them a lot bigger. So this is called the San Dimas route for that reason. And that's
also cool because it has a San Dimas neck plate on it.
Yes, it does. Even though it's not fully San Dimas because of the serial number, it is partly built. Probably the body was done in San Dimas and they had leftover San Dimas plates, but it was assembled in Ontario. It's finished in Ontario. But that's what makes these a transitional guitar. And it's flush, it's nice. Again, maple and pink. Holy shit. Do you have a better combo than that? I don't think so. Not in my book, anyway. And I'm not a single
slime green and maple.
I love neon. You know, I'm not those 80s colors. And I'm not a single coil guy, but that double rail pickup is just phenomenal. So again, typical volume tone on the Jacksons. But these things, these are really great. And they feel different than the San Dimas Charvels, because originally, when you were in San Dimas, there were two ways of making guitars. They originally started, Charvel was the bolt-on company, and then Jackson was for all the neck throughs. And that's how they designated it, But when they started leaving their last year of San Dimas, then they started doing Jacksons also as bolt-ons. And when they moved to Ontario, the Charvels were only made as imports. The Jacksons were now either neck through or bolt-on. So you could, have either.
Well,
go ahead.
They actually made the Jackson bolt-on a lot earlier than that. I believe the Crossroads movie was 1984.
That was a Charvel.
No. Oh, was it a Charvel? It didn't say Jackson on the headstock?
If it did, it was probably one of the transitional logos. Unless if it was 84, they weren't doing the bolt-ons that early, to my knowledge.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it said Charvel on it, but it's that guitar with two humbuckers and a Floyd Rose with a maple neck with that headstock.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it was Charvel.
But was it a Jackson or was it a Charvel with a Jackson logo? What was Crossroads definitely 1984?
Yeah, Crossroads was 84 because he was using Jacksons when he was using Jackson guitars when he was in Alcatraz, and that's when he did that movie.
But those were neck throughs. Let's just take a look real quick. Let's just
but He was playing Charvels as well, Charvels and Jacksons, and not every one of them were neck throughs. A couple of his, I think one of the yellow Jacksons was a bolt on.
Let's find out. Hold on.
Maybe not the Steve I guitar Jackson, but I think there was a yellow one that was a bolt on.
There was, and I a friend of mine owns that one literally. But yeah, the Jackson bolt-on started in '86. Now, keep in mind,
must have had, that guitar must have had a Charvel logo on it then. But it was clearly a Jackson. It was clearly a Jackson because that headstock, that hockey stick headstock, is a Jackson headstock.
Hold on 1 second. Let's just see something here. Hold on.
Just type in Steve Vai Crossroads guitar.
Now I'm looking at a photo of it. I don't see a logo on the headstock. It looks like a Charvel to me.
It might have been blacked out.
It could have been blacked out. Let's see. So what year was this movie?
86.
Was it 86?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 84.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. I don't think it was 86 because he wasn't in David Lee Roth yet, and he was in.
It might have been filmed. It might have been filmed in '84. Well, who was it? Bozique.
That's true.
Bozique. When did that movie come out? And where the hell's John Biel?
And
John Biel, where are you?
Wasn't there recently an interview that Vai said that all of his parts were filmed before the movie was made?
Now this is interesting. I'm looking on the Wall of Fame on the Hard Rock Cafe, and it says Jackson on the headstock.
It's a red one. Yeah, it's a Jackson.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Again, Jackson wasn't doing bolt-ons back then.
But no,
not under the Jackson name.
I don't think that guitar is at the Hard Rock Cafe. I think it's at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Or maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. Let's see.
Come in.
Steve Vai Crossroads guitar. Let's see.
It came out March 14th, 1986.
It says Jackson on the headstock, but they weren't doing bolt-on guitars until '86. And I don't know the serial number of it. Unless, like I said, what I'm thinking, because looking at it, it looks like a Charvel with a Jackson logo, which would make sense because the last 100 Charvels that came out of the factory in San Dimas had Jackson logos, even though they were Charvels. So that's very possible.
Ned, come on.
And I know they made a tribute edition in Jackson later on.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm looking at it too. I see a bunch of pictures of it. Let me just. Ned, you can't be up here, man.
Like I know Matt's Music ordered Jackson Custom Shop Crossroads Edition to be built, and they made a bunch of those, and those were absolutely Jacksons. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that original guitar was a Charvel with a Jackson logo, because it did come out in '86, and they were not. If it came out in '86, early '86, yeah, March, then I don't see in '85 them building a Jackson bolt-on. It would be a Charvel bolt-on, probably with a Jackson logo. Because going on Jackson's website, the bolt-on serial numbers started in '86 for Jacksons.
Yeah, but think of it this way as well. Steve Vai and Grover Jackson had a very good relationship back then.
Sure.
And Grover Jackson gave Steve his main Charvel that Steve repainted green, which is the green meanie. So what's to stop Steve from saying, "Hey, can you make me a bolt-on Jackson?"
But
Who knows before the time.
I think a bolt-on Jackson at that time was a Charvel. It was the same company.
Right. I understand that with the so basically it's a Jackson, it's a Grover Jackson guitar, but I mean, since Charvel and Jackson were the same at the time, it didn't matter. It's still a Jackson. It has the Jackson name on the headstock.
But all the last Charvels were made with Jackson headstocks. That's why I think it's a Charvel.
It still makes it as Jackson to me. If it says Jackson, it's a Jackson.
No,
it goes by, if it says Charvel,
I found a picture of it.
The neck plate. The neck plates say Charvel up to like almost 5,500. It was like 5492, I think, was the last San Dimas Charvel. But they ran out of the Charvel stickers, the decals for the headstock. So they were using Jackson headstock stickers on those last Charvels. So it's still technically a Charvel. If it was made in 85, it was a Charvel.
Is this the actual guitar right here?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. And it's broken as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tom Harhai is asking, who cares? We're guitar geeks. We care. We care.
It's hard to see the logo. Metalhead Hippie.
It clearly says Jackson.
But again,
in the movie, those movie stills, you couldn't see the logo.
I don't think that the reason why is I don't think Vi was an actual Jackson Charvel endorser. So they made him guitar.
He was playing them at the time.
But he wasn't under contract with them because he was playing a lot of different guitars as well.
He was in their posters and stuff. He was in the pictures.
Yeah, he was.
I understand that. And the companies have a right to do that if he is playing their guitars, but it doesn't mean he was an endorsee of the product. Doesn't mean it. It doesn't mean there was a contract. And they could give him guitars and and say, "Hey, can we use you in a poster?" Was he going to say no, or can we?
Well, I think it was if the film released in March of '86, that's when they were starting to build bolt-on Jacksons. Mm-hmm. But as far as production, they had to film it in '85, which in my book says it's one of those last few Charvels with a Jackson logo, and it goes by the neck plate.
Right. Okay. And my a point to be made on, using a guitar that you're not endorsing. 1995, Eddie Van Halen is endorsing now PV guitars, but on the road, he was still using an Ernie Ball Music Man with the logo, with a piece of tape over the decal on the logo.
Well, we'll look at Sammy Hagar with his V. Same thing.
Yes.
He had a fallout with Jackson, and he loved playing the V, but he wasn't going to stop doing that. But he just taped the logo over.
I'm going to watch the scene from the movie.
And you'll also see sitting on a stand in the background. There'll be a candy apple red Strat headstock Jackson as well. I believe Strat headstock Jackson. I don't think it says Charvel on it.
Yeah, you can't see the logo. Oh yeah, the logo is like
taped off.
It's taped over in the movie.
In the movie, yeah.
But
look at
again, it's still. I mean, Steve I says it was a Jackson, but just production wise, they weren't doing.
Oh, how do I show that? It's totally taped off.
Yeah.
And what does it say? Does it say anything on the Strat head guitar behind him?
Let's see.
Jim Nicholas is asking about Vi's Pink Soloist in the pre-David Lee Roth days, which Alcatraz, and he also used it in the Yankee Rose video. Yeah, he did have a pink neck through soloist, and it basically had
I think it was 2 humbuckers and a Kaler.
it had Ike Turner etched on it.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve had a couple of Jackson soloists. I own one of his old soloists that I'll bring on the show one day. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I do own one of his old soloists. And like I said, I think it was that period where Charvels were made and they were using Jackson logos.
Mm-hmm. A buddy of mine has that shirt that Steve wore in that movie.
It has Steve's actual shirt?
Yeah. Steve gave it to him.
Oh. It's disgusting. I have Steve's jock strap he wore in that movie.
See, look, you can't see the logo on the headstock at all.
But once it's hung up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or Hard Rock or wherever it is, then there's the Jackson logo on it. And I don't think they added that later. I think they just taped off what it was now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But see if you can find a still of where there's a guitar behind him as well. It's a maple neck Strat headstock, candy apple red Strat.
I've seen some collector owns that. I know. I forget who, but someone I know owns that one. That backup guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I know who owns it.
Is he sitting on your bed?
I know who owns it. Hold on. No. I do know who owns it. Hold on. I just remembered who owns it. Which friend of mine owns it? I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going on his website right now.
Ralph Macchio's telly does say Fender on it.
Yeah, it's like a 69 or 70 telly. It's a real one.
Okay, so the background guitar my friend Justin owns of jcguitars.com, just to give him a little plug, and that's a Charvel. So that's a let me just hold on one second. Let me just isolate the photo. 1 second. Okay. So here's the background guitar, and that's a Charvel Strat. You see that?
Yeah, but I thought it had a maple neck on it. I don't think that's the guitar.
That is the guitar. That is the background guitar of that movie.
Bazik, is that true?
Let's see.
Let me see.
I beg to differ with you.
No, hold on.
What part of the scene?
Hold on. I think it was the neck switched on it. Yeah, at one point it had a maple neck because here's the scene. And it did have a maple neck in the background. You can see it on the stand.
Yeah.
But that's still a Charvel. Hold on. And there's a story behind it. Let's see. So I think, let's see. He was done shooting the movie. He brought the guitar back to Grover. Was there Grover, actually? Someone who worked for Grover said the other guitar back together, used a rosewood.
Hey, Bazik.
Okay, when Steve was done shooting the movie, he wanted the neck that was on that guitar. So Grover gave it to him. He put on a rosewood neck. Let's see.
I'm trying to find the still.
Here's Eric Johnson playing it with the original maple neck on it. You can just see. Is that a J logo? Or it looks like a J. Might be a Jackson logo. Let's see. Let's see.
I remember it saying Jackson on it.
December 88. Oh, wait. When the original December 88. After the movie that Steve showed, Grover swapped the neck. So that's a later neck when Eric Johnson had it. What a pain in the ass this Charvel Jackson history is.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever it is, we're wasted too much time. Too much.
No, we didn't. It's all that's good stuff. This is good. It's not wasted time. This is what this show should be about. Guitar stuff. And
Wait a
get
minute.
to the bottom of shit.
It is about guitar shit.
Wait a minute. Bazik is producing tonight, and he's telling me some stuff here.
Let's see. What does Bozique have?
Bazik is saying, Johnny Beane, it's Bazik. And oh wait, there's more. Steve from Boston. A lot of typos in here. Something great video about 3 years ago where he has a replica of the Steve Vai Crossroads guitar.
The replicas were Jackson's.
Yeah. Yes, and they were very well made. I mean, they were American-made Jacksons. And they made a specific number of them. I think they were limited.
They were.
And I know that the Music Zoo had a few of them.
It was Matt's Music, I believe, was the one that made that edition. And just a shout out, Matt passed away recently, so we're really sorry to hear that. Matt of Matt's Music, he passed away, which is a shame. Let's see.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Yeah, nice guy. Let's see. Bolt-on Jacksons.
I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going home.
I'm going home. I'm leaving your ass there. I'm going home.
Going home. Going to be able to sleep in my own bed. Going to see my animal, my dogs, and my cat.
When you go home, when you leave a big turd in the toilet and don't flush.
What makes you think I haven't done that already?
There you go. Little goodbye present.
Yeah, gonna get to play all my guitars and fix the ones that have been dried up and all the fret sprouting. Man, I asked Desiree to show me the wall of guitars and all my guitars the other day on FaceTime, and I said, "Honey, just run your hands around the neck, along the neck, and tell me if you get like scratched by the frets." And she's on a good half of them. There was fret sprouting because it's so dry in my house.
You got winter there, man.
Beside myself over it right now.
You got winter. It's time to oil them. Trying to see.
Okay, it looks like they started making the movie in '84.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Charvel, man.
They did the Steve Vai scene. That was the first scene that was done before the rest of them because Vai was on tour with Alcatraz. So he had to do that scene. They did that whole scene before the rest of the movie was done.
That's got to be a Charvel then.
So when you're watching that movie, like all of a sudden at the end of the movie, Ralph Macchio gets younger.
Noticeably younger.
By like 2 years. And wow, he's 75 now. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Ralph Macchio?
And I believe what they shot was just all of Vai's parts. So any time that, because you never saw the two, well, for most of it, you never saw the two of them in the same screen. So all of Vai's parts were done first.
Let's just see here. Sure. I'm sure this has been discussed in a million chat rooms over the years. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the JCF forum, and there's a subject thread on it. Talk about something in the meantime.
Is anybody watching?
Johnny, tell us about your week while I'm looking this info up.
It's been rough, man. I didn't post about this on Facebook. I said something on one of Michael Smith's things. But we came home on Sunday. We were out shopping. I got this new jacket and everything. We came home and a hawk had gotten one of our chickens.
Oh, wow.
And it was awful.
I'm a chicken hawk.
It was Talon licking good.
It was terrible, man.
Do you remember that Warner Brothers character, that little chicken hawk?
Yeah.
To hang out with Foghorn Leghorn. I'm a chicken hawk. And you're a chicken.
And you're a chicken. And I'm gonna have you for supper. I'm the boy. I said I'm not a chicken. I'm a dog.
Dog. I'll say dog.
That there. Now I said now that's a chicken. He got it all wrong, boy. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it is a San Dimas Charvel, according to the Jackson Charvel forum. That they had a massive discussion on this years ago. But it is a San Dimas Charvel. I think it is in the Hard Rock. They also discussed it on the Charvel board.
Would you play that?
Oh, God, yeah. I love chicken.
Tell them about the chicken place that you go to when you're here.
Zorn's?
Zorn's.
I'll tell you, man, I love Zorn's chicken. Zorn's chicken in New York, it's like, just an old school place. It's been around since, I don't know, the Great Depression or something, or 40s, or I don't know, somewhere in the 30s or 40s. And it's like one of those Long Island institutions that you just get like great chicken and stuff. So I love that. Anyway, okay, so that's the deal. It's Steve Vai's Crossroads guitar. It's a San Dimas Charvel. One of two things happened. Either it was one of the last ones produced and they, put a Jackson logo on it in production, or the possibility that the neck was swapped later on is also a good possibility. So that's another thing that might have happened.
And those stills in the movie, that headstock looks like it's just black.
Well, it's
looks like
blacked out.
Nothing
it's
on
blacked
it.
out. Someone taped it or whatever. But that's the deal there.
I was going to say maybe the neck was changed later.
Well, that's a possibility, and that they were saying that's a maybe also, or they just added another logo. I mean, it's possible, a number of things, but it was originally a San Dimas Charvel because Jackson wasn't making bolt-ons until that point. When they did the Ontario switch, because otherwise all the bolt-ons were Charvel.
Mm-hmm.
Or you had the San Dimas Jacksons in '86, the year they moved. So they did 1 year of Jackson bolt-ons in San Dimas.
I recently, and when I say recently, within the last 2 years, had an Ontario Jackson maple fretboard, real Floyd Rose, white, 2 single coils and a humbucker. It was a heavy guitar, but it was a really great one. I sold it for a lot of money. It was one of the first Ontarios. I don't think I have a picture of it. I couldn't show it anyway because I'm using my phone. So listen, now that brings us. It's 10. It's 9:45. What's the other guitar you want to show?
Okay. Should I go right into the other one?
Well, it's not right into. You started this at 9:30.
I guess
so. At 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock you showed it.
All right.
And now it's 9:45.
All right, because we still got to talk about some music.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna have to do that by yourself. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get out of here at 10 o'clock.
All right. So you want to see the second guitar then?
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump into that one. So to say goodbye, 1987, Jackson Strat, transition between San Dimas and Ontario, nuclear bubblegum, gorgeous fucking guitar. That was one. Now this one is really, really rare. Okay. So you guys know I love BC Rich. I think there's some of the coolest 80s guitars out there. I've always said that one of the bangs for the buck is the ST3 model because it was like, if you're looking for more than one pickup, which would be a gunslinger, it's a perfect super strat. An ST3 always had a humbucker and 2 single coils with a great neck and a really user-friendly body. This one is extra special. Here we go. Look at that thing. Okay, so this guy's really rare. Let's start off with the look of it. Okay, the colors, you have green, purple, and blue. Now, for those of you guys that know, the guitar player that plays a guitar, green, purple, and blue crackle, BC Rich, is Tony McAlpine. The great Tony McAlpine. So this is called McAlpine Crackle because of the colors. Now, the thing about this one is a lot of these, and it's hard to see the color. Let me see if I can get back so you can see it a little better. A lot of these they make in just green and blue, and they call it McAlpine Crackle. But Tony's was actually 3 colors. It was green, blue, and purple. Now, if you could see, you get a little closer look at it. It's got like a little blue overspray on this one to accentuate the colors. This one gets it right. This is an even spray of green, blue, and purple crackle. So it's got Tony's color scheme really down. What's special about this is, look at the pickup configuration. You have your humbucker, but you don't have 2 single coils. You just have a very low mounted, you see this? Middle single coil. This was a custom order. I've never seen another one like this. And it's mounted specifically. It's drilled even lower, and this is done at the factory. It's done even lower than a normal pickup would get lowered because obviously someone wanted a middle pickup, but they didn't want it to get in the way of their picking style. I also don't like middle pickups, but I lower these things to a point that it doesn't get in the way of my strumming. But this one's really, really, I mean, it's almost flush. Look at that thing. You see how low that is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And, it's got the Floyd Rose, yada, yada. But
now, is that an original Floyd?
No, it's not an original. It's one of those licensed. I think this is an Edge, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes, it is an Edge. Yep, you're right.
Which is one of the greatest Floyd licensed copies you can get. These are great, great trems.
Yeah, I was actually going to buy one this week for $300 to replace the beat up Floyd on the guitar you gave me, the Black Gem.
Okay. They're great. They're terrific.
Yeah. There's a place in the Netherlands that has two of them. That you can't find them anywhere, but they're unopened. They're brand spanking new in Cosmo Black, $300. So
they're great trams.
Wow.
They're great trams.
Yeah. Are you gonna get both?
No, I'm gonna get one.
Very, very.
You should get half of one.
Get a half. Why not?
Just get the front.
I store these under my bed. Yeah, I got 300 plus guitars under my bed. I'm like the Princess and the Pea, where I'm stacked up to the fucking rafters. So you got BC Rich headstock, BC Rich pointed headstock, really nice rosewood board, and just look how thick the rosewood they used to use was. His was. There you go. Yeah, and this one has the graphic on the back, which a lot of them don't, but this one does. Again, custom ordered. I wish I wasn't getting so much reflection, but you kind of see the colors on.
That one looks mint. It looks like it was never used.
It's been played. It's got some pick swirls on there and stuff, but what's really great about this one, it has that blue overspray that gives it kind of a gloss, like a sheen that kind of glows. It's hard to see from here. Maybe I angle it a little better. You can see it a little better. You see it?
It's on the sides, right?
Yeah.
No, it's on the whole thing.
I'm not really a fan of crackle, but that guitar is absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
It's on the whole thing. The thing is, like I said, a lot of people, they have just a blue and green crackle, and they're like, oh, that's McAlpine. Tony had purple. And I don't know why BC Rich didn't use a lot of purple crackle in their colors. They did pink and green and blue, red, orange, yellow. They didn't use a lot of purple. You won't see a lot of crackle purple BC Riches. I have one. I know another collector has one. And in some of the McAlpines, if they did it right, there's purple in here. But I don't know, shortage purple paint, didn't think it was a big seller, whatever it was.
Well, it just doesn't show up very well.
Probably. I mean, mine looks great, but it's a different shade of purple. But the nice thing about this is, again, that center pickup. I've never seen another ST3 ordered like this with that, almost flush center pickup. So really, really rare version of a BC Rich ST.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and just so we see both of them, there you go. The great Tony McAlpine. Zoom in on his body, Johnny. Can you zoom in on the guitar body?
Yeah, the guitar body, not his body.
It's definitely not Tony's body. It's hard to see, but there is purple in it in his. It's hard to see in that picture.
I can see it. You can see the difference between the blue and the purple if you really look.
Can you?
Like like the bottom of the top horn, there's purple. Like there's blue on the top, green, and then purple. I see it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to split. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody.
Dave, congratulations again on going home tomorrow, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Life resumes as of tomorrow. I'll see you guys all Friday night on the next show, like normal, and I'll be able to read all the comments and stuff. So everyone take care. Thanks again, and have a good night, everyone. Johnny, John, see you guys later.
Later, brother.
Good night, man.
Bye.
Thumbs up, David Nesdahl.
Definitely leave thumbs up for David Nesdahl. And so let's just take a look real quick at the two side by side, just so we could see. There you go. Thumbnail. There you go.
Awesome.
So those are today's two show and tell guitars for the week. And I would love if you guys would bring us to 100 thumbs up. Could we do 100 thumbs up tonight? We got 111 just in the chat alone. So take a second. Just leave a thumbs up on the video. We'd appreciate that.
Let me see. How many we got? 74.
And Dog PA is asking, is the middle pickup on the BC Rich a Sustainiac? No, it's just a regular single coil. It's not a Sustainiac. I know the framing looks like it might be, but it's not. It's just a regular single coil. Usually the old Sustainiacs had the metal bar on the back like Lynch did. But it's not. Yeah, I know. I'm breaking everything. Everything's blown away. My mic's still on? Fruitcake Tony says, you get 100 thumbs up if you go down to the Crossroads. And let's also give a shout out for my buddy Pete, Swiss Picks. If you guys haven't tried one, give one a try. And of course, our official sponsor, Bang Energy Drink. You wonder where all the madness from My Energy comes from. It's not really from Bang, but I love the stuff. So,
what flavor is that?
This one is Purple Haze.
Oh man!
So we were talking about purple earlier. So there you go, like my purple nipple, as I give it a twist. Thank you, Bang Energy Drink. Ah! I'll look at that in the shower later.
Oh my gosh.
The purple head of my boner. Thank you, Bang Energy Drink. Thank you for supporting my boner. Yeah. When Bang Energy Drink love it, it's like, wait a minute. We're sponsoring who? Didn't we cut off Mancoda? Yeah, thank you, Bang Energy Drink. Bang Energy Drink. Thank you, Bang. Thank you for giving me carte blanche to do what I want with your product. Thank you. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed tonight's show and tell guitars, please leave a thumbs up. I'd like to see 100 thumbs up on this video, please.
Yes, that would be so cool.
All right, let's see.
And we're at 78 right now. So,
well, while that's increasing, I'm going to look up and see if there's any interesting metal news this week. This show also features 80s metal, as it should.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I brought up something the other night. You might have saw. Maybe you wrote it down. David Lee Roth was handing out an old phone number to women. Did you hear about this?
No, tell us.
There's this couple. They got married, and they moved into their new house or something. And next thing you know, they're getting all these phone calls for this guy named Dave. And the guy that moved in, his name was Dave. Same name. And the wife was like, why are all these women keep calling for Dave? And he kept saying, oh, wrong number, And then it turned out they just happened to get Dave Lee Roth's old phone number, and Roth was handing out that number to women that he was, fake number,
Just as a joke?
No, well, let me find it.
Or was it all the old groupies that he slept with in the 70s, and now they're all these ugly old monsters, and they've come up to him and they're like, Dave, remember me? And, yeah. Is your phone number still good? Sure, yeah, use that number. Call me. I'm there. That's where you'll reach me. I hope we can hook up again. I still got it. Yeah, you've got it all right, and 3 times what you used to. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dave, what are you doing? Oh, how's that for a 90-year-old woman I used to give anal to? Oh boy. That's the problem. The groupies keep coming to the shows, and that's great and all, but now they're they're some of them are wretched hags. You know, and again, I mean, look, we all get old and everything, but like, you know, I don't think Dave wants to sleep with you the same as like a young hot fan that he's got backstage. I mean, you know, that's what he does. He's not looking for a relationship, ladies. He's looking for that one night. That one night. Let me get rid of you quickly.
Wow. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they would get phone calls like all hours of the night, women asking for Dave, and then finally, like his manager just happened to call that number looking for him, and
that's like something we should do to Nesdall one day. It's like we're gonna. I'll see David Lee Roth at NAMM. I'll say, hey Dave, listen, man, that old number ain't working. Give out this number, and it's Dave Nesdall's number, and like all of a sudden, like what's going on? Is Dave there? Yeah. What's going on there?
Yeah. So it says, luckily, a call from Roth's manager eventually cleared up the confusion. The business associate of the Van Halen, David, had called to talk about Roth's mounting music business comeback. And when Nancy, that's the woman's name, replied that her David was at work.
Oh boy.
And then
who's this?
The manager shot back that all of Dave's work had gone through him. So anyway,
all of Dave's work went through these women.
Anyway,
Dave's best work was through these women's vaginas.
Oh,
this Dave's work. Let's talk about Dirty Shirley. This is we touched on it last week. This is George Lynch's new project. And I say George Lynch's new project because he's got a million things going on. George Lynch always is probably like the hardest working guy in metal. And I love the guy. And he's got like Lynch Mob going on, which, you know, rumors going on that Oni Logan is coming back in the band. And then you got Lynch Mob touring with Dokken. And then at the end of that set, they're going to have Don and George come on stage together and do songs, kind of a reunited as Dokken. And then you have Dirty Shirley, which is a new album featuring vocalist, and I'm going to try not to butcher his name, Dino Jelusic. Jelusic, I think his name is. Dino Jelusic. And this guy is such a great freaking vocalist. I first learned about him when Neanderthal from Saturday's show brought him up on Facebook, and he was showing me a video of him doing a Badlands song, and he was basically singing to Jake's guitar track, and he was an incredible vocalist. And I just heard the new Dirty Shirley single, which is called I Disappear. It's on YouTube now, so you can check it out. And it's really good. I mean, make no mistake, my own opinion, my 2 cents worth, it could be a little shorter, I think. It's a really good song. It goes, how long does this thing go? Hold on. Let's see. It's like a 6-minute song or over 6 minutes. And it's just rocking along. And then it gets to this, like, I don't know, 30-second to 1 minute part where it just kind of drones a little bit. For me, it drones a little bit. And then it gets back onto that rocking song. So I don't know. Again, I'm not an artist. I'm just giving my own matter a taste. I'd say it's like an 80% good song, really good song. I like it a lot. I just wish that little droning part where the rockin' stops and he's noodling a little bit was cut out. It would shorten the song and I think tie it together nicely. But overall, obviously, it's George Lynch, one of the fucking greatest guitarists of the 80s. And Dino Jelusic, who I think is to me, like just a tremendous fucking vocalist. And it kind of reminds me a bit of, do you remember when Queensryche, I think from the Here and the Now frontier, came out with a song called I Am I? Do you remember that?
No.
For those that are Queensryche fans, it reminds me a lot of that song. Just a good rockin' song going along. So I'm looking forward to this CD. And again, I say CD because I always buy a CD of these bands. Yeah, I'll download it. Yeah, I'll get on Spotify. Yeah,
what's a CD?
I like a hard copy. I like having a hard copy of. I want to support the bands. So check this out. I'm curious what your thoughts are. Leave comments in the chat and let me know what you think of this song, I Disappear. I think it's great. Like I said, that's the little production change that I would have done to it. But then again, I'm sitting at home and George is on a stage. So what do I know? So that's that.
So what do you mean droning? Like how can you explain the droning part?
It goes on, it's rocking and he's singing and George is playing. And then the song slows down, like slow down to like a light noodling, like in the middle of the song. And it just kind of lost me in that, pounding rhythm of like, yeah, fucking A. All right, go, go, go. And, it took me out of the moment,
But what was it? What was it like? Was it like for like before like a build up, or was there?
No.
Was it like a pre-chorus?
It just kind of came in the middle, and like a menage a trois, you just come right in the middle, and it just took me out of the moment, and then did this little noodling thing, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, and then it went back to the song. But it was like, I don't know, it wasn't like a build-up kind of thing. And again, I listened to it twice, and I'm just like, that's the one thing I would change about it. But look, overall, I'm the asshole here. It's a good song. I'm sure it's going to be a great album. George is on point.
Wait,
this guy Dino is fan-fucking-tastic. I can't emphasize what a great vocalist this guy is. Put some YouTube videos looking for him. His last name is spelled Jelusick. First name Dino, like the Flintstones dog, or Dino Ferrari. Dino. Just look for him on YouTube and listen to some of his vocals. He's in another band also. Let's see. Johnny, look up real quick what other band he's in. Because I want to give them a plug too.
Oh. Let me see.
I'm so full of plugs. I got an anal plug and, right up.
How do you spell his name? How do you spell it?
Jelusick.
I was just looking at it for 20 minutes. Now I can't remember.
Jelusick. First name Dino. Someone in the chat already probably brought it up.
Yeah. In the chat? How do you spell it? I
just told you how to spell it.
Dino.
Jelusick.
Here it is.
Thank you, Crowbar.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that part that you're talking about, the droning part, that's called a breakdown.
Huh? What is it?
That's called a breakdown.
Well, it broke me down. I didn't want that in there. It's already a long song. So,
He's from Croatia.
God bless him. He's great. Do you see what other band he's in? And yes, Bozique, that's exactly who he sounds like. He sounds just like Ray Gillian from Badlands. And when I say exactly, I mean, he could vary it and whatever. But if you YouTube Badlands, Google his name and then Badlands cover, and he's so fucking good. I mean, like incredibly good.
He's been singing since he was 3 years old.
Well, I don't think professionally he's been singing since he was 3. I can't see George doing an album with a kid in the crib.
He's been performing since he was 5.
Well,
he was on TV. He's been on TV since he was 5 years old. What
was he doing?
He was in well, again, this is in Croatia. He won several international festivals.
He's very good. He's very, very good.
His parents are also musicians.
What's the other band? I don't care about his parents. What's the other band he was in? He's in another band right now. What is it?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
No. Something else.
Animal Drive.
That's it. Animal Drive. Thank you. No, that's
it was Animal Drive. That's now I remember.
Animal Drive. There you go. So check him out. Check out Dirty Shirley. You know, again, George Lynch does no wrong. I mean, you know, blah blah blah. Don't mind my stupid little bitching about this little part of this little part of that. You know, Robot Master Switch says in Croatia, Dino, you must sing. Your mama and I are so hungry. Life is more than cabbage and down-tuned guitars. We cannot even afford a potato and water. You must sing. Go to America. Sing with this Lynch of George. And sing. And send the money back to your family in Croatia. Yeah. So, great stuff.
Wow. That. Man, you should have got the Academy Award last night, man.
Yeah, right. I got the Golden Globe right up my ass. I got 2 Golden Globes between my legs.
The Golden Globes. That's what C-3PO has.
Yeah, he definitely does. Oh, yeah. Do you remember? I think I talked about this. Do you remember the Star Wars trading cards when you were a kid? Okay.
I had the entire set.
There was an error card that was put out by a disgruntled employee at Topps. This is no joke. This is a true story. If you guys remember Star Wars trading cards, they came in different color series. There was the blue series and the red series, and the yellow and the brown. There was a green series, and card number 207. I remember this very well. Card number 207, a disgruntled employee modified the image of C-3PO to have a big, victorious golden cock sticking out from between his legs. And he's looking at it like, oh dear, oh my. And this card got produced. So there's literally a Star Wars card out there with C-3PO with a very obvious, huge gold dong just hanging out. And Topps caught it eventually, and they corrected it, and they released a correction card and whatever. But it's out there, and you look at it, it's like on eBay, it's like a lot of money. I have one, of course.
You have one?
I do.
I'll be right back, but yeah, I think I had one too.
I had it. So yeah, look for that on eBay. Star Wars card number 207 with C-3PO's big C-3PO cock. And thank you, Fruitcake Tony. Fruitcake Tony bringing up episodes he's watching of the Hollywood Treasure TV show that he used to be on the Sci-Fi Network. Tubsupio says he has those cards. All right, Metal Soda says, steer the ship, John. All right, let's see what else we got on YouTube that I was watching, because I was watching a couple of other cool bands this week. You know, last week I brought up a lot of new generation stuff coming out, new generations of hair metal that I'm really enjoying. So let's take a look real quick at a few things I mentioned. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Who was I listening to this week? Videos. Let's see. History. Big Black Cocks, Big Black Cocks, Big Black Cocks. Okay. So I listened to Dirty Shirley. I also liked.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Did you know Anthony Daniels actually
has a big golden cock?
He actually explained what happened.
How would he know?
Wait a minute. Wait, explains the mystery of the Anthony Daniels finally explains the mystery of the obscene C-3PO trading card.
Well, let's hear it. The odds of me having a penis of that size are 77,321 to 1.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read this because there's too many weird videos playing all over this website.
All right, you go ahead. I'm just looking at a couple of videos I liked this week. There's a band out there. Again, get your pad and paper because this is new generation metal that I looked at this week. I listened to. I enjoyed, and it's probably stuff you haven't heard yet that you should probably just check out. Maybe you dig it, maybe you won't. There's a band called Vega, Vega. The song is called Every Little Monster. Let me know what you think of that. Again, Dino Jelusick, Jelusick, the guy that's in Dirty Shirley with Lynch. Look for the Ray Gillen tribute Badlands on YouTube. Check that out. And his band Animal Drive does a very cool cover of Warrant's Uncle Tom's Cabin. Check that out. That was very cool. Let's see. Who else did I like this week? Okay. The band, this is a great band, Sunstorm. Now, Sunstorm isn't really next generation metal. It's probably just music you haven't heard yet from Joe Lynn Turner, the great Joe Lynn Turner of Rainbow, of Deep Purple. He's Joe Lynn fucking Turner. All right, you should all know him. He's terrific, talented, super nice guy, super great singer.
Mm-hmm.
Go look up the band Sunstorm and listen to his cover of You Wouldn't Know Love, which was originally, let's say, there were a couple of versions of it. I think Cher did a cover of it, and Michael Bolton did it. It was the original singer. But check out Sunstorm, one word, You Wouldn't Know Love, and check out Sunstorm, House of Dreams. And I think they have like 4 albums out, maybe, or 5 albums. But it's Joe Lynn Turner, dude. I mean, it's so good. Then you got a band called Eclipse. Someone turned me on to. And by the way, thank you, everyone out there that over the last week has turned me on to a lot of these bands. Thank you, my friend Scott Mitchell over in the UK. Thank a lot of you guys. A lot of audience members have sent me stuff on Facebook. And here's another one. The band is Eclipse. Try the song Jaded. And they have other songs, but that's a really good one. Then there's De La Cruz. That's DE space LA space Cruz, CRUZ. And try the song As Good As It Gets. Then let's see. There's a band called The Las Vegas. Like Las Vegas, but Last Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
They have a song called Whatever Gets You Off. Check that out. De La Cruz, by the way, has a bunch of stuff. They did a song called Cherry Bomb. Really cool band. The one I really liked from De La Cruz is called Lust, Fame, Money. 3 words. So check out De La Cruz. Let's see. Who else caught my eye? Well, I got to give a shout out to this guy. I mentioned him on the show before. it's not really a metal band, but just for the shits and giggles, check this song out. It's the band is Lencat, Lencat, and they did a song about me years ago called Mancuda Man and Gerbil Boy, and it's a dirty song with me as a superhero, with a gerbil that apparently lives in my ass. So just check it out. It's on YouTube. Why not? So from the band Lencat, Mancuda Man, and Gerbil Boy. Because, hey, why not, right? Let's see. Who else did I like? The band Face the Legacy. United as One is the song. Check them out. They have a couple of good songs. Santa Cruz. That's Santa, S-A-N-T-A, Cruz, C-R-U-Z. I listened
I've been there.
Songs. Huh?
I've been there.
Yeah, right?
Santa Cruz.
Like Santa Cruz, California.
I drove through there last night.
They have a lot of cool stuff. Let's see. Shred Till You Drop, Aiming High, Young Blood Rising. They have a bunch of stuff. So check out the band Santa Cruz. Lost Society. I liked them. Check that out. Song Absolution. And then real quick, just going on my Facebook, because a couple were posted today for me from a couple of friends. Hang on. Where is my fucking Facebook? Where is my Facebook?
Well, really quick, as far as this 3PO trading card,
Go for it.
according to this, they're saying that card came out first. Like it just happened to
The boner card.
yeah, that
Yeah.
came out first, and then they airbrushed it out later.
Yes. That's why I said the employee put this out as like a fuck you to the Topps company, to the Topps trading card company. He's like, I'm leaving, fuck this job, but before I do, I'm gonna give a big golden victorious giant metal boner on C-3PO in one of the trading cards, and it'll get out there to the kids, and Topps will get sued or whatever. So yeah, that came out, and then later on, someone at Topps said, holy fuck, we're getting all these calls from parents. Why does C-3PO have a giant metal prick on him? And they basically stopped production, and they redid the card without the boner the way it should have been. But this isn't like something that like, oh, it looks kind of like a boner. No. This is a big fucking metallic gold, like it's out of Fort Knox, cock on C-3PO, right dangling right there in his face. So definitely not a mistake. Not a false alarm. That was the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, Daniels is saying that scene that's actually in the movie.
What?
Like
the fuck? With the
how you can,
cops?
yeah.
I want to see that.
That's
scene.
That's what he's saying. It was they did the scene, and then that card was taken from the scene, and nobody noticed it.
I don't remember that scene being in there. All I know is it was purposely pointed out.
He said it was lined up. The way. Let me see. This was achieved with 2 electric kettles. Wait, what?
This is Anthony Daniels' other career. He did porn. He's thinking of the other movie.
Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah, basically, it looks like he's saying that they filmed it and nobody noticed it, and then the card came out and everybody noticed. Oh, okay. He's saying that it was something behind him, like it was like an oil can or something, and in that scene he's lowering down into the bath, into the oil bath, and that picture was snapped right when the thing behind him lined up with his crotch. That's what he's saying.
Well, I know this. It was definitely a disgruntled employee that looked for that image then, or figured out a way to make it into a card, because it was a big fuck you to Tops. This was like a story that came out years ago about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can definitely see that thing. It's
yeah. Show an image of it, Johnny. Bring it up on screen. Let the audience see what we got.
Let me see if I can show.
Oh dear, I'm getting a lube job. Oh my!
Can I get rid of? Can I get rid of? Okay. How to get rid of that pop up because there's too many. There's like all these videos.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Master Luke. There it is.
Okay, so there's the card.
Zoom in on that big
And
golden
then
victorious cock. Look at that.
He's saying it was something behind. It was something that lined up.
I don't know, man. I think the only line is the line he's doing about that story. Yeah, that gold cock was inserted.
Wow.
Carrie Fisher after that was like, "Oh, Anthony, what's going on there?" So let's just talk about a couple of others. The band Inglorious, "Where Are You Now" is the song. Excuse me. The band Inglorious, the song is "Where Are You Now." Check that out. Eclipse, I mentioned. It was a great band. And then Treat. You guys remember Treat? Remember the band Treat? They made a comeback, apparently, and the song is called "Ghost of Graceland." And then there's a band called Wet, like a good pussy, Wet. W.E.T. Song is called "Comes Like Rain." Comes Down Like Rain. Where's my mind at? Out in that gutter, boy. The name Wet, by the way, came about because the band, it's Jeff Scott Soto's band, Wet. And the name Wet came about because all the other members are in different bands. One is in a band called Work of Art. One is in a band, Eclipse, which I just mentioned. And one is in a band called Talisman. So it's Work of Art, Eclipse, Talisman, W.E.T., Wet. And that's Jeff Scott Soto's band. By the way, if you remember, Jeff Scott Soto is the one that shut Vinnie Vincent down when Vinnie Vincent said, "Oh yeah, I got a big thing going on. I'm talking with Jeff Scott Soto." And Jeff Scott Soto was like, "No, we never talked. I never heard from Vinnie. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's lying. Yeah, that Jeff Scott Soto."
Wow.
So check out WET, Wet. Check out Treat. They came back. Another band, The Defiance. The song is called "Fallen for You." Now, in The Defiance, that band singer is Paul Lane, who was the second singer in Danger Danger. If you remember, after Ted Poley left in Danger Danger, Paul Lane stepped in for a while. And now they do it back with Ted. But if you liked Paul Lane, he's in that band, The Defiance. Song is called "Fallen for You." Check that out. And one more. The band is called Wayward Sons. The single is called "Don't Want to Go." And let's see. The singer was in an 80s, 90s band called Little Angels, but they have a lot of buzz overseas. Check them out. Wayward Sons. Song is "Don't Want to Go." And if you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, look it up on YouTube. Check it out. Let me know in the comments below which ones you liked between this one and ones I mentioned last week. I'm curious what bands you really enjoyed, what recommendations I made to you that stuck with you, what you like. If you like that Yoko Ono song, you're the only one. Fuck you. And no, but if you like bands like Heat and Crazy Licks and all the new generation metal that I've been recommending, let me know in the comments below. I want to know which ones you guys dig. So tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you want to talk about any other particular bands, just let me know in the comments, or right now, just let me know in the chat. And hey, we got nothing better to do, right? It's only a show about guitars and metal, so yeah, mention some stuff.
80 thumbs ups.
Can we bring it to 100, please? Can we just do that? See if everyone in the chat just leaves a thumbs up. I know we'll break it real easy. That's just in the chat. If you're watching the video, obviously leave a thumbs up too. Let's see. Chris Bevan says, you'll love LSD S fucking she-ass. Robot Master Switch says, alien weaponry, they sing in Maori. Maori, if you're familiar with the New Zealand Maori tribe, that could be interesting.
84.
Keep them going. Keep those thumbs up going, please. Why not? Why not? Let's see. So we're getting ready for NAMM, by the way. Johnny and I are going. Is anyone else from the show going? Or is it just you and me? Dave's not going. Is Jay going? Is Paul going?
Jay's not going. I don't think Paul is going.
John BL?
John BL's not going. I think Caleb is going. I've seen Caleb there the past 2 years.
Ben Coombs is probably going, right, Ben?
Probably.
Krellbar says, I'm going to go to the wrong meeting. I'm going to go to NAMM blah.
Oh, my gosh.
Instead of NAMM. Hey, why is all these kids around here? Are you guys the new generation of metal?
Oh, my God. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what? Next week? End of next week.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. Next week, let's look at the calendar. Let's see.
It's like next Thursday? Thursday through Sunday?
Well, we'll have next week's show just before NAMM. Next week will be the last show we do before NAMM. I'm going on Wednesday. I'm going on the dealer preview night. So I'm going to go for that and get some idea of what all the custom shops have brought out, and I can't wait to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be taking photographs left and right and sideways. I hope they don't tempt me with another guitar, because they do that every year. I'm telling you, the Jackson Charvel Custom Shop is so good. And I'm looking forward. I'm hoping BC Rich will have a booth this year, because under the new ownership, I'm really, again, they're getting their footing, but I'm liking the ideas of a lot of the stuff they're coming with, and I really want to support those guys. So I'm looking forward to their crossing fingers being a BC Rich booth this year. And, I want to see what Kramer does, their own by Gibson now. So I want to see what they're doing. Reviews on the new Night Swan. I said this to you guys last year. I said it felt great. The original ones from the 80s were an R1 nut, a little thin for my tastes. The new ones are an R2. They play terrific. And anyone that's gotten those that I've spoken to loves the new Kramer Night Swans. So go figure.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we'll see what Gibson and Fender come out with. I mean, and EVH. EVH is coming out with that Relict Frankenstein this year. That's like their big news. So that should be very cool. Do you know the price point of that yet? No idea.
No. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, when we get there, we'll see.
It'll be better than that $25,000 that they were asking for that limited run one years ago.
Hey, Cameron. Cameron, are you going to be there, man? Sorry, I can't remember. I get so many messages.
Let's see.
But yeah, looking forward to seeing anybody that's there. Let us know and we'll meet up.
Let's see. Fruitcake Tony is asking if I'm planning on seeing Kiss this tour with David Lee Roth. At some point, I mean, I'm looking forward to the final show is what I want to see. But you never know. I mean, I wander into concerts like out of the blue. I'm still figuring out like when I'm going to see the stadium tour with, Def Leppard Crew and Poison and Joan Jett. I mean, I'd like to see Kiss and Roth at some point. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very random. Let's see. A lot of people in the chat, by the way, are giving names of other new generation hair bands, new generation metal. So write some of them down because I'm looking in the chat. There's other ones I haven't mentioned. Alien Weaponry, Kai Tangata, the band LSD, Life, Sex, Death. Check that out. A bunch of names being thrown about in the chat. Check them out. See what's going on because it's always cool to give and support new bands. By the way, Music Therapy Laz is still looking for a NAMM pass. If anyone in the audience could help him out, why don't you drop a message in the comments and give him a way to contact you through email or something, because it sucks when you can't make it in. It's not open to the public, as a lot of you know. Oh, geez. Dog PA is going to his dad's funeral during NAMM. So sorry for your loss, brother. Really. My condolences.
I'm sorry, man.
That's terrible. Let's see. Looking in the chat, seeing what else is going on. Chris Bevan is mentioning he just ordered a Night Swan. Cool on that.
Mm-hmm. One of those new ones.
Yeah, they're good, man. I'm telling you. Try them out. If you get a chance to go in the store and try out a Kramer Night Swan, or if you're going to NAMM, go to the Kramer booth. Just give it a shot. Tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, Music Therapy Laz. If you go to NAMM, let me know, man. I'd love to say hi, grab a bite with you. A bunch of us at NAMM go out to my favorite Italian restaurant after the show, Mari's down in Orange County. So if anyone from our audience wants to go, drop me a message on Facebook if you're going to be around. If you're going to NAMM, let me know. Jonathan Mancuda on Facebook. Let me know. Tell Johnny. Tell me. There's a death metal band from Japan called Youth in Asia. Spelled 3 words, Youth in Asia. Did I ever tell you the Youth in Asia story from my high school? Or no, this was junior high. I mean, I've been an idiot all my life, but this was in junior high. I remember we had a class debate team, and the teacher assigned, it was like in social studies or something. The class broke out into multiple teams of people that were going to have debates, and they gave you a topic that you were randomly for or against. So they put all these topics in a hat, and they lined you all up against the wall, and so like Auschwitz, right? And they basically pulled one out and said, okay, you are pro this and you are against this. You for debate. Okay. You 3 are for this and you 3 are against this. So they pull out when they get to me. Okay, Mancuda, your team is against euthanasia. I'm like, okay, all right. And you 3 are for euthanasia. Okay. So I go home and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, what do I have against the euthanasia? I mean, I don't know what exactly, are they hooligans? Are they, so I came up with like all this shit I'm trying to fake. I'm like, the crime and juvenile delinquency in Asia. And of course, I'm the idiot leader of the fucking debate team there. So I'm the fucking idiot standing in front of the school. And I'm going, the youth in Asia I'm against them because the juvenile delinquency record for Asian teenagers is up this year to 84, and like the whole school's like looking at each other like, what is this idiot talking about? What the fuck is he talking about? And the teacher kind of comes over, like whispers to me, it's Mr. Bancuda. Euthanasia, it's one word. It's mercy killing. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? So if you think I'm an idiot, like on TV and on this show, and yeah, I've been a moron my whole fucking life. So there you go. So. And of course, I have, you're thinking, okay, well, Mancuda, there's 3 of you on the team. You clearly fucked up your team, but you got 2 other members, right? So maybe you could still win this debate. No, my other fucking teammate is this moron. He pulls out, well, I'm against euthanasia because according to the Bible, to sin is to kill. So you can't have euthanasia because to kill is a sin, and that's a commandment. Debate over. And the school's like, beat him up, beat him up. Yeah, that kid had wedgies like the rest of the year and swirlies. And, I don't even remember what the third person probably walked off and it's like, I'm
out of here.
You know who does remember, though? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I remember going to my school when I used to walk 30 miles a day in the snow, barefoot with no shoes, because we liked it that way. And I remember we had a debate, and the debate was, should we or should we not build a railroad into California? Now, of course, back in those days, the railroad was a newfangled debate, newfangled invention we were debating on. And oh boy, we had all them Chinamen digging up and building rails and all sorts of racial things back then. This was when slavery was legal, of course. And I remember sitting there watching them build that railroad, debating if it was all right, and thinking, everything's all right now that I have my delicious cookie with real creamery butter. So fuck the railroad. I preferred walking. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I was a fuck up in the big team. Didn't work out.
Oh man. Wow.
Renus says I should eat cookies more sexily. Renus, the Pepperidge Farm guy is like a 900-year-old man. What is sexy about a man whose dentures are falling all over the place eating a cookie? There's nothing sexy about it. The man's had ED since like the last 100 years. There's nothing sexy about the Pepperidge Farm guy. He's an old man character. There's nothing sexy about an old man. Nothing. I don't care if Viagra works. Nothing. You get me hard as C-3PO's penis. Hard as metal, like a railroad track. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
What else is going on? So we're getting ready for NAMM.
When is that?
Huh?
That's coming up?
Yeah, NAMM is coming up.
Yeah. I'm driving down this year.
Chad is going to NAMM. I'm curious.
I'm driving down. So I'll have a car.
I'm going to go. I'm bringing my friend Courtney.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
Huh?
The lights just flickered.
Uh-oh.
So if I disappear, you don't know why.
That's the fastest goodbye ever. It's an Irish goodbye. Like Irish soda bread, which we used to eat back in the day for Thanksgiving. Yeah, so we're getting ready for NAMM. I'm really looking forward to seeing what all the companies come out with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really cool. By the way, I got to give a shout out to Red Dragon Guitars, who is sponsoring me for NAMM this year. So thank you, Red Dragon Guitars.
Nice.
If you guys have never done business with Red Dragon Guitars, they are one of the best shops ever. I bought a bunch of guitars from them. So check out their website, Red Dragon Guitars. Google them, give them business. And great guys over there. My friend John owns the store. He's terrific. I can't wait.
This is them, right?
Huh?
Yeah, this is them.
Red Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
They're like one of the best Jackson dealers out there. And I do business with a lot of guys, obviously, but I mean, I really like dealing with John. He's a very straight shooter. He has some of the best Jacksons and Charvels out there. Yeah, really great guys to deal with. They won't fuck you around. They'll give you the straight skinny, and their prices are good. And their service is terrific. So I just want to give a little shout out to them. And also, while I'm shouting out, let me be socially responsible just for a minute. If you guys, I know we have audience members in Australia, and I did a movie in Australia, Enter the Hamster, and it was a comedy, kung fu parody, and people in Australia treated me really well. I have a lot of friends out there, sweetest people on earth. Guys, girls, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, give a couple of shekels to the Australian Red Cross, to the Australian Salvation Army, to the Irwin Wildlife Foundation. I put on my Facebook, jonathanmancuda.com, links to a couple of really good charities for Australia, for the fire relief. You guys don't know what it's like. I mean, okay, in California, we know what wildfires are like. It's devastating. But there's nowhere to fucking run in Australia. The whole fucking country is ablaze right now. So just for a couple of bucks, go on my Facebook, go on Jonathan Mancuda on Facebook, MANKUTA, and just look up some of the Australian charities and give a couple of bucks to help. You know what? Good karma, new year, pay it forward, whatever way you want to look at it. It's devastating over there right now. So just take a minute, give a couple of bucks. That's it for me for that.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's awful. I'm seeing it all over my feed. I have friends in Australia on Facebook. You know, they're all talking about it.
We have audience members from Australia.
You know, posting pictures, of what's going on. Yeah, I think I heard it was like they caught some of the guys that started those fires or something.
There were like 24 arrests of these motherfuckers that have casually thrown cigarettes or just for fun left a campfire there. And this is why the country's burning. But like part of it today, like there was an amount of rain in like a couple of cities today that helped out with that area. But there's like literally, if you look at a fire map right now in Australia, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy how much of the country is on fire. And I've talked to a lot of friends over there. And I've said, people from the movie, people that I've met over the years, people that I've met as fans, friends, whatever. And they're even saying, even if it's not near me, the air is just choking with smoke and heat. And the wildlife devastation is mind-blowing. Like 500 million animals killed and 25 people dead, including firemen. And, we as the states, we've sent over firefighters. And just look, if it was you, if it was here, if you have any sympathy at all for anyone, you're an animal lover, you're human, if you're breathing, if you spent $5,000 on a guitar, if you spent $500 on a guitar, you can afford $5, $10, $20, $50, $100 just because it's the right thing to do. So help these people. Give to one of the charities I have listed on Jonathan Mancuda Facebook page. Just look for the post. It's got a Justice League comic book that the world is on fire and the Justice League is flying around it. And right under that, I list the website, there's a direct link to the Australian Red Cross. So if you want to just make a quick PayPal donation of $5, $20, whatever it is, to the Red Cross, it's right there on my page. But if you want a different charity, you're an animal lover, you want to help the Irwins, Bindi Irwin, and Steve Irwin's daughter, she's doing a lot for the animals. If you want to help the Salvation Army, if you want to give directly to the firefighter brigades, there's a couple links for whatever you want. Just take a minute and give a couple of bucks. Don't order the large fries today. Don't go out to dinner tomorrow. Whatever it is, do the right thing. Help Australia, okay? Not try to be a pain in your ass, but come on. We all know someone over there. These are good people. So give a couple of bucks. Do the right thing. That's it. Right, Johnny?
That's right.
Yeah.
Here, I just found...
And Dog PA, I get it. There's a lot of charities in America, too. Look, on Christmas, I was fucking feeding 1,000 homeless people. I get it. Spread the love. We're all human. Okay? Give to American charities, too. There's not a charity, I'll tell you, that's the wrong answer to support. I'm just saying this right now, there's people out there that lost everything. I mean, everything, and have nowhere to go. And I get it. We have homeless in America, too. I fully support helping them as well. Right now, it's time and a time and a time. You can give to both. Want to give $10 to one, $10 to another, or if you just want to see a homeless guy on the street and buy him a Subway sandwich, awesome. All for it. Do whatever feels good for you. That's all. I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass here. I'm not trying to be a preacher. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of love for you guys, too. And thank you for the nice comments in the chat. Okay. So, Johnny. What else you got?
Well, I think we're winding.
You guys in the chat want to talk about?
Huh?
I'm just asking the chat. Are there any bands you guys want to talk about right now?
Well, as far as we talked about David Lee Roth earlier, I think he's starting his Vegas residency tonight.
Nice. Hey, Jay Hannon in the chat.
They might be playing right now, actually.
Jay Hannon?
Jay! Hey, Jay.
Jay Hannon in the chat, everybody. What's up, brother? Jay arrived late. He was giving money to Australia. Pooh Ninja, Twisted Sister reunion. Nothing to my knowledge. I know they asked Dee Snider about it, and they basically said, hey, you said, Motley Crue did it for the money, and everybody has their price. And he was asked, hey, do you have a price for Twisted Sister? And he kind of laughed and whatever, but he didn't really go into it. I'd love to see it. There's nothing I've heard right now. And, AJ, unfortunately, passed away, the drummer. Sweet guy. I knew him. So either way, it would be a reunion minus him. But, yeah, I'd love to see a Twisted Sister show. But I haven't heard anything. If someone in the chat has heard something, please drop me a message or leave it in the comments. Fruitcake Tony wants to know, Johnny, are you going to see Dave in Vegas?
It was a possibility. Probably not. I mean, after NAMM, there was talk of me maybe going to Vegas, and I still might. I still might actually go to Vegas like next month or whatever. But it doesn't. I don't think I'll be going to that. No.
All right.
But it's not the reason I'd be going to Vegas. I've got other reasons I got to go there.
I just see like how he's like catering his show specifically to Vegas, like changing the lyrics of his songs, I just
They start tomorrow? Okay, because I've been seeing because I've got both the guys that are guitar players. I've got them on both those guys on Facebook, and they're posting videos and stuff
of the shows
of like rehearsing and this behind the scenes stuff. And
gambled away my bread, and now I'm giving head to pay off all my gambling debt. They're gonna beat me up. I got my beggar's cup. Oh. I used to love the twats, but then I played the slots, and now I lost it all. When the mob finds me, they're gonna be behind me. Oh. Linny, Lou, and Mary, I love you too. That'd be funny if, like, you see all the Vegas acts like with Dave like in them. So it's like Siegfried and Roy, but Dave's like in a tiger costume. Like it's a real obviously fake costume, but he's in the stage. Roar! Hey, brother! Roar! Oh, I'm a tiger now. You know, or you see like Penn and Teller. It's like, we're gonna saw Dave Lee Roth in half today. Oh, you know, just like to earn that extra money. It's like debating everyone else's. He's like, it's like Donnie and Marie. It's like, do you guys know the Hawaiian Punch theme? You know, he's gonna be in everyone's act. Great. Him and Wayne Newton doing a duet.
Oh yeah, Wayne Newton. He's awesome.
Who else plays regular in Vegas? Who's like always in Vegas? Carrot Top. He's gotta be like, you know, pulling like props out of Dave's pockets and stuff. It's my assistant, David Lee Roth. Oh, look, there's a magic marker. Carrot Top and David Lee Roth.
Mm-hmm.
He says the only reason I go to see Roth is for comedy. Dude, I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know what the hell. Let's see. Who else is like a regular in Vegas?
Let me see.
Dave's going to be like one of those old Vegas guys that like can't escape it. It's like, you know, boy, I hope he plays the Candyman tonight, you know. Who can make the sunrise? Ha! He's going to be pulling Sammy Davis's old shtick.
Yeah, man.
Pick a card, any card, someone from the audience. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 25. Oh, is that your card? I can just see like what it's going to devolve into.
Let me see.
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Dave's gonna duet with Celine Dion. Wherever you are, oh, what will go on? There's room on this floating board for you.
I'm looking at shows. There's Tenors of Rock. Tenors of Rock. What's that?
I want to be a part of it. Oh, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep. To find out a number one, top of the list, king of the hill. Oh, a number one. These little town blues. Oh, I mean, he's gonna pull Sinatra. He's gonna like pull all these. Pretty soon he's gonna be doing the Carmen Miranda thing with a fucking fruit basket on his head. Mama, you Carol. Mama, you Carol. Mama, you Carol. Mama.
Oh my gosh.
Every old school Vegas act Roth is gonna wind up doing. He's gonna be in Circus Soleil, hanging from one of those ribbons sideways. It's gotta be like, oh, 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 whoa.
Oh my gosh. All right, Dave Lee Roth tickets. Oh, he's coming to Oakland.
What time does the buffet line start?
Oakland Arena. You guys know Roth, the how he got himself a brand new Oakland scarf. He'll be playing there again with Kiss, it looks like.
Okay, so he's touring. How long is that tour with Kiss going that he's in there?
Well, here's all the events on Ticketmaster. Let's see. As far as Las Vegas, you got January 8, 10, 11. It's only 3.
Who says he's doing a residency at the Bunny Ranch? Yeah, Dog PA, he's going to move on to a cruise ship eventually.
Let's see. Load more.
Yeah, that's what I said to her. Load more! Ho! Steve Carmichael said he's going to join Blue Man Group, but you'll know it's Dave because all the other guys will be like, and he'll be like, like the eat 'em and smile face, you know?
Okay, the last thing I'm seeing on here is in October. That's the Kiss tour. The last date I see is October 2nd.
Son of a Bitsky, my ancestors spit on your buffet line.
When is October? Didn't we just have October?
Yeah, in October. Just
10, 11, 12, 1. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the Kiss thing with Roth is going through with October 2nd.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you. I just came from Eddie Van Halen's house, and boy, does he hate my guts. Oh. I'll tell you something. I don't get no respect. Everyone says I can't sing, and they want Sammy Hagar back in the band. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I went up to Gene Simmons, and he charged me a pay-to-play. Oh, boy. I'll tell you, I don't get no respect. Even my own phone number comes back to haunt me.
I even gave myself my phone number.
Jeez. Rodney Dangerfield's rolling in his grave.
Oh man, he's awesome, man.
He was.
I love
Rodney was amazing. You remember when Rodney Dangerfield was doing rap? He came out with that rap album. It's just rapping Rodney. Ain't that too tight? No. Rapping Rodney. Can't get a break. Oh. No respect.
Rapping
no respect.
Rodney.
You remember that? Rapping Rodney?
Rapping Rodney, yeah.
I love that. I used to think that was him masturbating in the shower, you know, like rapping Rodney.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. Yeah, Dave's got to go through every Vegas act he can hold on to before he has to do the cruise ship tours, and that's it. Then he's done. There you go, Rodney Dangerfield. What a genius that guy was. Holy hell. Fucking Rodney Dangerfield, man. Hey, tribute. God bless you, dude. Oh, man.
Wow. Comedy, hip hop, stand up.
You know, it's funny if you look. I mean, yeah, it's funny. It's his tombstone. If you look on his tombstone in the Hollywood, that Hollywood graveyard out by me, that's like really famous.
Mm-hmm. I've driven past. I've driven through there. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go in there, his tombstone says, "Here lies Rodney Dangerfield. There goes the neighborhood." That was like one of his last requests.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
that funny?
Here it is.
The Rappin' Rodney?
Rodney Dangerfield. The tombstone. Yeah,
Dude,
there goes the name. That's what it says. It goes, there goes the neighborhood. That's what it says.
Mr. C5150 brings up a great line. He says, "The only reason I get any sex is because of what I am, a rapist."
Oh my God.
He was so great. Mike Neese tells one of my favorites, "I was so ugly when I was born. The doctor slapped me in the face." Yeah, he's a fucking genius. There he is. Rodney Dangerfield. Rest in peace, brother. Look at that. There goes the neighborhood. Like that. Isn't that brilliant? You know what I want to do? I want to plant a mushroom like on my grave site, like right about where my cock would be in the tomb. So this way it looks like a mushroom's rising out of the ground, you know, like right like my dick would be. Yeah, Lindy Lou brings up Caddyshack. Who the fuck did not love Caddyshack?
Well, which one? The first one or the second one?
Both. He was so great.
Yeah.
Mike Neese. My mother didn't breastfeed me. She said she just liked me as a friend. He's just fucking genius. Krellbar says, "Love thy neighbor as thou shalt love thyself." What, I should jerk him off too? This is fucking great. Yeah, the first Caddyshack was definitely better than the second. Jesus Christ. I like what Ted Knight goes to him. Well, and he's like, well, let's dance. And he turns on the radio and he's doing this.
Yeah.
He's on green. Oh, fucking A. Love Rodney Dangerfield. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that has Bill Murray and Chevy Chase.
Ah, another genius. 4? Wait, I should have said 2.
Look at all these.
I love where I think it was Back to School, maybe. It was either Caddyshack or Back to School. He's in a hot tub with these girls, and some beautiful girl's pouring him some champagne, and she's like, "Say when, Rodney?" And he's like, "Right after this drink, baby." Yeah, it's not a party without Bubbles. Bubbles, get in this hot tub. He calls this girl over. Oh yeah, Easy Money. That was another great one.
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield's Easy Money.
Yeah, I watched that one a few years ago.
My horse is ahead. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to Hawaii. He's falling behind. I'm not going to Hawaii. Dog PA History of the World Part 2 was amazing, but that was Mel Brooks. That wasn't Rodney Dangerfield. Don't eat it, Spaulding. Oh, the triple Lindy in Back to School. Thank you, Bozique. That's a winner. Love Rodney Dangerfield. So yeah, he was 80s rap, not metal, but we love him. One of the unsung heroes in my life, Rodney Dangerfield. Oh boy, I'll tell you, David Lee Roth.
Mm-hmm.
You think I don't get no respect? How about that guy?
I think there's a picture of them together.
Is there?
How do I do this? Yeah.
Let's see.
There they are.
A girl phoned me the other day and said, come on over, there's nobody home. So I went over there. Nobody was home. Just fucking brilliant. So Rodney Dangerfield with David Lee Roth. Let's see where this setup came from.
And Pee Wee.
Oh, and Pee Wee Herman, Jesus. This guy just shook his hand and he just shook his lily. That was right about when Pee Wee was masturbating in the adult theater. Well, I mean, we all do it. He just got caught. Wow.
Yeah, this looks to be about 85.
Could you imagine, like, you're in a restaurant and the table next to you is David Lee Roth, Rodney Dangerfield, and Pee Wee Herman. Like, Pee Wee Herman's hands are under the table. David Lee Roth is saying how great he is and how he wants to bang the waitress, and no one's serving Rodney. Hey, I just ordered a drink. Hey. Fruitcake Tony says he thinks he remembers reading somewhere that Roth and Dangerfield were neighbors at one time. Is that true? That's fun. Can you imagine that? David Lee Roth and Rodney Dangerfield as neighbors. Imagine what the parties like that were.
Mm-hmm.
I invited 30 girls to my party and they're over with Dave, but his mother came to visit me. I looked up my family tree and found 3 dogs using it. Oh boy. Yeah, Dave's not looking good. Is that recently? And I'm sorry, Dave, if you watch this. I'm sorry, but
I think
we're having a little
somewhat
fun at your expense.
Maybe a few years ago or something, I guess.
Oh, so it's worse. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, I think we've done enough guitars and metal tonight. What do you say?
Yeah, we just passed 3 hours.
How many thumbs up do we have?
We only have 7 more hours to go, and we can top last week.
Yeah, for those of you guys that caught our 9-hour New Year's Eve marathon, we ain't doing that tonight, kids.
Oh, I'm still recovering from that.
Like I said, I got up from where I'm sitting, and I was like this. I was walking like a sumo wrestler. Like I was just like, my legs had just locked up from like just being there. Oh man, what do you think, Johnny? Are we good?
I think we can do 100 thumbs. We're at 91.
Oh, okay.
I think we can do 100.
If there's 9 of you in the chat right now that have not left a thumbs up on this video, could you please just drop a couple of thumbs right now for us? Just please, just to say, all right, Mancuda was an asshole. Johnny didn't say anything, but you know what? Ned the Cat was there and Nesball showed up. So, all right, we'll give him a thumbs up. All right. Let's just leave with 100 thumbs up if you guys could do us that favor. And you know what? I did 2 show and tell guitars today. Look at that. This amazing BC Rich ST3, very rare version, and this super cool pink Jackson Strat, this nuclear bubblegum Strat.
Look at that.
Look at these 2 things. Come on now. Plus, we shared a couple of laughs. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And I gave you some really good music recommendations. Remember, leave in the comments section. I want to know which ones you liked. Tell me what you think.
Yes. 93.
Make sure both you and Mary leave thumbs up. And again, if you're new here, please subscribe. Come back every week. We do 3 shows a week. I'm on Tuesdays. All the other guys do Friday. A couple other guys do Saturday. We got lots of entertainment for you. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Don't miss an episode. Because you know what? We're all going to die in World War III soon anyway. So you might as well catch them all.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, please, please, please give a couple bucks to Australia. On my Facebook, JonathanMancuda.com, got a couple of links. Let's see. Jay, you got to watch the show. I gave a whole rundown of different bands earlier. New metal stuff. Hobo Roadie, Angeline Pink. It is not Angeline Pink. It is 80s Pink. It is breast cancer awareness Pink. It is get a mammogram Pink. I mean, you know, if you're a chick. How many thumbs are we at?
94.
6 more to go, guys. Jay, have you left the thumbs up yet? Jay left the thumbs down. He's like, all right, I'll switch it.
Well, we got 4 of the opposite ones. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's Jeff Kiesel and 3
Add
of
those. Okay, they took one of those away. We're at 95 now, so they switched it. Somebody just switched it
we got
over.
5 more to go. If you guys
96.
4 more to go.
Can we see 97?
We're on the thumbs up-a-thon.
Yes,
Here
I
we
promise.
go. It's thumbs
97.
up-a-thon. David Lee
Promise.
Roth, hitchhiking, thumbs up-a-thon. Thumbs up.
Promise. As soon as we can get it. Oh, we'll show it. Look at that. 97, 98.
2 more, man.
We're not going anywhere until we see these.
Sean Zimmerson says it's John Mancuda Pink. Thank you, man. Dog PA says Jay Hannon Pink. No, Jay Hannon Pink. Jay got stuck with a Kiesel dog boner pink. It's a different pink than that. It's a cooler pink. Sock puppets. We're talking cock puppets. Oh, Diamond Dave here in Vegas.
99.
Pulling the slots. Whoa. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Oh, 3 Kiesels. Oh.
99.
1 more. Who hasn't left one yet? Mom? David Lee Roth right now is like, thumbs down, dog.
73 watching 100. There we go.
There we go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, it's back to 99.
Oh, what the fuck?
Come on. We all have to use the bathroom.
I gotta jerk off. Hurry.
98. Oh, it's going the opposite direction.
Oh, my God. Hurry. I gotta jerk off something fierce. Please leave a thumbs up. Where are we now?
Oh, we're at 98.
Jesus
96.
What the fuck?
No. Well, at least we were at 100 at one point.
It's like my whole family is fucking me.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least subscribe.
Yeah, at least
Everybody subscribe.
At least subscribe.
And we'll see you guys.
Thumbs up now?
98. We'll see you guys. Actually, I think Rob's coming on tomorrow. Rob wanted to show off his brand new guitar room. So
Oh, cool.
look for
And
that.
you'll know this if you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. Yeah. 99.
1 more, and then we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, so look for Rob Johnson tomorrow. Unless he flakes out, which he usually does. So
And look for my Johnson tonight.
all right, 100.
There we go. We're good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody in the audience. We love you. Subscribe, leave comments. Thank you.
98.
So much for joining us tonight. Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on. 99. Get us 100 one more time. One more 100. One more.
One more time.
One more time. Come on. Also, you guys, we can see you guys. We can see who's doing this.
What the fuck? Do you believe that? I can't believe it was him.
I know. 101. We know
you.
who just did that.
Thank you,
so
Dave Nesball.
99. I can't. You see that name? I can't believe he did that.
Jay Hannon? Quick, call John Biel to come on and leave one more.
I know. John Bale, we need a thumb.
Come on, Renus, put it back.
100. All right, goodbye.
We're good.